little closer. Take another look. My hand was shaking on the light switch, and I could feel my eyes bulging in their sockets.
Welcome to the
Slowly,
stream. It's
I took a deep breath and let it
COVID-19.
out with a
We're
shiver.
gonna play 7 Days to
Then I turned the lights off,
Die.
and there would be nothing.
It's time to play
It was fine.
7 Days to Die. We'll see
With
if
the
we'll
click,
end up
the kitchen lights went
dying,
dark
but I hope
once more.
not.
What I saw then.
Let's
sent me
listen to
scrambling back down the
creepypastas, stealth
hall
and
into
sneaking.
my room, and I did not leave until the sun returned the following morning.
Let's listen to
The
creepypastas.
light
Play
still
7
seeped out through under
7
the
Days to
door,
Die.
broken by the unmistakable
Cause we're
shadow.
about to be on day 42 of the Horde Night. Hey!
Knock, knock, knock.
Let's finish mining nitrate, but don't mean no hate.
That first
I
night,
just needed
the
to
fears
make
that I clutched
gunpowder
as I ran down the hall were the
to
only
make
things that let me
bullets.
get any sleep at all.
Alright,
I
so
woke
gotta
up the
put
next
here,
morning,
yep.
squinting into the daylight leaking in through my curtains, and for a minute I couldn't remember what I had been afraid of.
Oh crap.
It was like
I
waking
gotta
up from a
I gotta do the
nightmare
night mission.
as the details of whatever horrible thing that haunted my mind faded
No.
out in the light of day. But my brain held on to the fear. My breath came in shallow jets from my nose, and my eyes scanned the room erratically. I didn't remember the source of my anxiety until I spied the boxes
Let's
of
roll.
unwrapped clothes and books stacked in front of my bedroom door.
Yo, what up,
Once
Jim?
again,
Welcome to the
I
stream.
couldn't shake the feeling that the door was taunting me. Peeking over the wall of boxes I'd built for some semblance of peace of mind. Wanting to rid my brain of that image,
How are you
I
doing, man?
closed
What have you
my
been up
eyes
to?
and dropped my head into my hands with a tired sigh. Behind my eyelids, the basement door was waiting instead, glaring white in the light of the kitchen. The image flickered to my kitchen bathed in darkness. With dread, I watched the weak yellow light flare up under the door. Again, the image changed, and there, beneath the door, the shadow of feet, standing and waiting expectantly. Anyone home? I opened my eyes and was greeted with my own white bedroom door.
Looks like I gotta start from here.
A churn in
Popping
my stomach,
pills.
threatening to bubble
Or just an
over.
ambulance.
Really been one to believe in the supernatural. Not out loud, at least. There was always that section at the back of my brain
Oh, Christ.
that I tried desperately to keep quiet.
I'll take that, I guess.
The what-if part of my brain.
Here's $2.
As I laid there in my bed
$4.
that morning,
I guess I could
that
sell
part
most of
my
this.
brain was screaming.
You know what? Let
demanding
me.
answers. And so, I set Not that they were heavy or that there were many of them.
Hold on.
They were relatively light, and I'd only had 4 or 5 in the room with me. But every little noise the house made in the morning quiet was some stalking, lurking thing waiting on the other side of my
Alright,
bedroom door.
so.
At least in my mind.
Sell.
Nonetheless, I cleared the path out of my bedroom, cautiously opened the door inch by inch,
Store this.
and peered out into
Sell.
the rest of the house.
Sell.
The hallway was
And
dark and
sell,
quiet.
and then we'll just put these away.
Everything was still in the house, except for the loud ticking of the clock in the living room. Taking a deep breath, I stepped out into the hallway. The bathroom off the hallway was clear. Nothing in the living room either. Everything was in the state that I'd left it the night before. 1 or 2 empty beer bottles on the coffee table, a pizza box lazily tossed by the front door. But I checked every corner, in the closet, under the couch even. Part of this was just me wanting to be thorough, but the larger part was the what if part of my brain,
And.
just looking for reasons to put off going to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Eventually,
Okay, let's start this.
the kitchen was all that was left to check. As I crossed
Clear
the threshold from
and
the living room
retrieve,
to
huh?
kitchen, I couldn't make my eyes look up at the basement door. They were happy to scan the fridge and the cabinets for as long as can be. But the
Where do I
prospect
go in
of
from
seeing that
here?
white door waiting for me again was making my head swim. But
No, it's clear and
once
restore
again,
generators,
at
actually.
some point,
How do I
All
get
that's
in?
left to do is the thing you would do
Not there.
absolutely anything to avoid. I looked at the door.
How do I get
There
in?
it was. Just a door. It didn't stretch out at me or groan with the weight of 1,000 souls.
Oh, and by the way,
It just sat there like it
told it's
didn't
been a
want
while
to
since
be
I've played.
wake up.
or since I've
Hey
streamed.
there, how'd you sleep? Any dreams?
This was going from here.
dreamed
I
about
think
you?
so.
Head
So it's been
to
about
the
like
shop
maybe
of
2 weeks
Hobbits'
in game.
house, facing
Oh,
the
you know
walls
what?
on the
Actually,
mainland. It was just a door, goddammit.
nah, that's fine for
This
now.
was my house. and
But I
had to
did make a
close
mod
the
to
door.
the
With the sound of my
to the
heartbeat
game where I
clearly
get
detecting the ticking
150%
of the clock,
XP now. So I just
moved
get like
slowly towards
0.5%
the
more
basement door.
XP,
I was standing right in
or
front of it
50% more XP
before
basically.
I noticed I was holding my breath
Just because I felt like we were progressing
I
pretty
suppose
slowly,
as things
and
I
I
could.
just want to unlock more perks
exhaled
because
and took a few slow,
we're getting
steady
pretty,
puffs of air.
we're getting a little bit
My heart
late into the game.
shuddered.
So
Its beat in my chest, sending shockwaves through my body. All the while,
I just want to
door
progress more
stood.
quickly and get my perks
Relieved.
sorted out.
I
And
slept
also,
for
it's gonna be
longer
Horde
than I cared
Night
to admit,
tomorrow.
before finally reaching my hand out and trying the knob. To my trembling relief, it was securely locked. I tried a couple more times just to be sure, leaning my weight against the wood and gripping the knob tightly as I shook it. Nothing. I pressed my ear up against the door's surface and listened, holding my breath once more.
Oh crap!
1 second ticked into 10, into 30, into a minute.
Ah crap!
Nothing. I breathed
Two of
a
you
deep,
hoes,
lungful of air
man.
and let out gratefully
Put this in my
as I
hotbar.
stepped back from the door, momentarily satisfied with
Ah,
my lack
man.
of findings.
Now I'm bleeding.
As I turned and walked
Got a
away from the
laceration.
basement door to the fridge, it seemed more and more likely that I'd scared myself into a semi-drunken stupor the night before. The cold
We're also
leftover
listening to
beats of my last
creepypastas, but I'm
night's
not really
serve
paying
was my
attention.
comfort for the morning.
I could make
I
glue.
stood, leaning against the sink, and chomped on the slice of pepperoni, thankful for what was finally starting to feel like a normal enough morning.
Just rush through this. We don't have a lot of time. I think they want me to go
The
down there,
tinkling
but
sound came from behind
see what's
the
down here.
basement door, broke this temporary peace. I stopped chewing and listened intently.
there's one there.
Silence filled the kitchen, sudden and overbearing. Then it came again. A tiny jowling noise that wasn't.
Or maybe I wasn't supposed to fall down there.
unfamiliar.
Huh. Okay.
I'd heard this noise before,
Wait, did I miss anything?
but where? An image began to form in my brain.
I don't think so. Okay.
A thin cord
Oh,
dangling
coin
from
purse.
the center of the ceiling,
Dukes?
connected to
Dukes?
a solitary light bulb
I'll take it.
above several mounds of junk. As my middle-aged landlord
Could always double my
fumbled
money
for the chain.
with the
The
cash.
chain
There's one in
danced
there.
across the glassy surface of the light bulb,
Oh, or
making
not.
a small but unmistakable clinking sound.
Come. There we
The
go. Level
sound
57.
repeated
Oh, I have 3 skill points.
outside of my head this time, and my eyes flew to the basement door.
Give me.
A new image of
I'm
something
probably gonna start
ancient,
selling steroids because I
decaying, and
pretty much
dead,
have a full inventory
dragging
now. I'll
itself
take the other
across the
spline, I
piles
guess.
of forgotten things and groping for the chain with skeletal fingers
Where
spread
y'all
into
at?
my brain. Despite the tremors
I need a
rocketing
needle
through
and
my
thread right
hands,
now.
I moved slowly but steadily
I'll
back
take
toward
these
the
4
basement door.
bites.
Again, I pressed my ear to the wood and listened. No light jangling noise came, but the clear sound of a chain being tugged.
Damn, I
Looking
missed 3
back,
shots right there.
I could see soft yellow light
And he didn't even
under
die.
the crack of the door. I couldn't believe it.
Am I supposed to go down now?
It was like a nightmare had followed me out into the day,
Maybe there's a secret here.
but there it was, regardless. With a great swell of will, I forced myself to stoop down on my knees and lowered my head
It's a
slowly
passing gas
to the
and
crack
an
under
ammo
the door.
pile. Oh, I'll take that. I'll sell
Knock,
that. I'll take that.
Knock, knock.
I'll take all of it.
I fell backwards away from
Let's
the
see.
door and
Shock
scooped
control, I'll
myself
take it.
down the length of the kitchen,
Someone's trying to
blubbering
break
and
through there.
stammering half words and squeaking sounds of fear.
Oh, there's a bookcase.
Through the crack, the shadow of
Anything
2 feet
good? I'll
tall
sell that.
and moved back from the door.
Maybe I
Then
should
the
just read
chain
them from
tugged
XP
again,
for
and
XP.
the light beneath the door
Hmm.
disappeared. It was a mad dash.
Here they
Getting
come.
dressed and out of the house. I needed to be somewhere else. I called up my friend Pat and asked if
The
I
no
could swing
scope
by and hang
headshot.
out for a while.
Dude, this
I
Magnum's
said that'd be
destroying.
fine and asked if I was alright. With a shaky voice,
Instructions
I
box.
told him I was fine.
Alright, I'll take it.
Because it's hard to
I already have
explain
some
over the
anyways.
phone that either you're going insane or your new
Oh, I
house
could
has
sell
an
that.
uninvited presence
I'll
in
take
the
that.
off-limits basement. I'd explain myself when I got there.
I could sell that,
Probably.
and I don't need that.
On the way, I gave Murray a
What about the
call.
cooler? We on the cooler.
It went straight to voicemail.
Blueberry pie. Sure.
Murray McDonald's Properties. Leave your name, number, and brief description of your reason for calling, and I will address your
Nothing.
needs as I can. The beeping tone invited me to begin my message, and I didn't know what exactly to say. Quickly
Could
starting to speak,
start selling
I gave my
piece
name
parts,
and number,
steel tool parts,
along with my
honestly.
address.
Okay, so I don't think I'm supposed to go here.
The
Nope.
last thing I said was definitely brief, but felt
Alright.
cartoonishly ominous coming out of my mouth, making me worry about how I would seem to
Yeah, I don't think they
anyone I
put things
talked to
behind the
about
paint ticket
this.
anymore. Rip for that.
There's something wrong with the basement. Please call me back ASAP. I left it at that.
Maybe the drops
and
from
hung up.
the painting were
If
too OP
he
or
was allowed
something.
to be cryptic and unhelpful, then I was allowed
Lame.
to be nervous
I don't
and
need
vague.
glass. I probably will in the future, but right now, nah.
When I reached Pat's house, he had 5 guys for both of us, and I ate it gratefully, realizing how hungry I was.
Five Guys. This is a
I
modern
watched
creepypasta right
TV
here.
for a while. My mind starts to unclench from the night and morning I'd gone
Let me
through
see if I can
on my
snipe this
own.
guy.
The day
Nice.
went on, and the morning turned to afternoon.
Nice. Let me see if I can get that
Soon
bunny.
it would be night, and I would be
Stop,
out
bunny,
of
stop.
reasons to stay at my friend's place,
Fucking
then-
zombie.
somewhere amidst the Netflix
Did I get
and
it?
video games.
I think I got it. Hell yeah.
Asked me the question. So,
Who's
what's
next?
up this
Who's
morning?
next?
You sounded pretty
Bring
freaked
it.
out.
Oh god. I think these will collapse. Oh!
For a moment, I debated telling Pat anything, because I already knew how crazy this all seemed. And this year hasn't been a stellar one for my mental well-being already. I've already worried some folks, but this wasn't that. I told Pat what had happened
Running
last
low on
night
ammo for
and
this.
morning.
I wonder
He
if I know how to craft them
Didn't
already.
laugh. He didn't give me that heavy look of concern that I'd received so often from so many others.
What you got for me?
Listened.
Eh,
When I was done,
beat
he looked
stew,
me
huh?
in the eye
I'll
with
eat
a
that.
strong, steady gaze.
I guess
Well,
I could put this in the
I
truck
think we should
since I
go
already
back
have
there
some.
together. What?
Next.
Look, man.
I see you.
Either this is legitimately
Boom.
the freakiest
In the
thing to
booty.
ever happen to anyone I know, or it's part of some of the stuff you've been working through. Either way, I don't want you to mess with it all by yourself. I
Okay, there's the
folded
good
later
loot.
and returned his stare
There's a
dumbly.
generator.
He just smiled and spoke again.
I don't see any zombies.
I'll grab my stuff.
Here we go.
Pat stood, clapped me on the back, and went to his room, returning with a backpack slung over his shoulder.
Holy!
He looked at me with eyebrows raised, like he was daring me to tell him no. Pat had always been a fierce friend of mine.
Jesus.
I can't tell you how glad I was for him in that moment. We both climbed into my car,
Oh, I'm
and I
infected.
drove back to my house.
Heal
We
that.
pulled up to the house.
I think the honey has a
and
100% chance to cure you now, because
Laid
used
face
to
over the
not
bed
have.
like a blanket.
It used to be like you had to get like maybe
Outside
2 or
was
3
tight as we
to
climbed
get
out
to
of
get to get the
car.
cure.
We reached the front door,
But it seems
My
like you just
phone
need one
went
now,
off,
which is pretty useful.
making us both jump.
Oh, I have a concussion.
I looked at the screen.
Oh man, I think I
Who's there?
ended. I interrupted that on accident.
It's the landlord.
Oh, and there's only one
I
generator.
told
Perfect.
Pat, unlocking the door to let him in. Let's see what he has to say.
But
Pat
luckily,
laughed
I have
and went to my
painkillers.
door. I accepted the call and put the receiver to my ear. Do not go
Can't use
back
it?
in the house.
Okay, I guess I can only use one at a time.
The words boomed staticky and harsh from the phone, and the front door slammed shut in front of me. I dropped the phone and hammered my fist on the door, calling out to my friend. The doorknob didn't budge in my grip. Desperate, I tried my key once again, and they were flung out of the lock.
Alright, what you
whizzing
got?
past
What we
me into the
got?
yard.
Of course, there's gonna be
I
water
watched
in
them
that. I don't
sail
really
away
need it
from me,
though. Oh,
eyes
actually,
wide. I
could
slammed
drink these.
once more into the door, and it gave in, sending me spiraling into the hallway of the house. The door swung violently on its hinges and struck the wall, bouncing back for
I
a
want to
laser
drop
half
this.
swing.
Actually, I already have a
The
stack.
house was completely dark.
Medical supplies.
I saw
Alright.
a light on the wall of the living room opposite the
Take
kitchen.
some coal.
A shadow moved there. The shadow of a man.
Baked
I
potato
slowly
recipe, I
turned
guess.
and moved out of the light.
Alright, what you got me for me, hard in
pulled out
case?
Pat? Where are you, Pat? We gotta go. I scurried forward on my hands
Oh,
and
I
knees,
also made the
rounding
days
corner into the living room.
last an hour and a half
I
instead of an
stopped when I
hour,
could see
just
into
so
the
I could have
kitchen.
more time to do stuff.
The overhead lights were off. The only light was coming from the doorway
I feel like those guys found a way in.
to the basement. The door was open, and Pat was gone.
Alright.
A tinkling, tugging noise
Ammo,
sounded
ammo,
once more,
ammo. This is good.
and the basement light
420, baby. Duke's
went out.
coins. Could saw that. It's 140, pretty good. I need that. I'll drop the rest. Maybe I'll sell them. Sell that.
With a single light of source extinguished, shadows took the house.
I
stayed there
don't have
on
that
my
on my
knees,
bat, so
petrified.
I'll sell that and I'll sell
A
this
strong
too.
wind blew against the side
Alright,
of
dope.
the house, sending whispers through leaves.
I think I have another
and making
slot,
the
I do.
open front door
Cool.
sway listlessly.
Alright.
Goosebumps jolted across my skin like an electric charge, and my jaw clenched shut. A savage wailing sound came streaking up and out of the basement door, clawing its way down the length of the kitchen and embedding itself in my brain.
Dope.
This
Okay.
was a voice I knew.
Now
A
put that
friendly,
away. Put the
loving
coal
voice
away.
on the end of a phone on my darkest
I'll
of
keep these,
nights.
I guess. Put the ammo
It was a voice of
away.
pain.
Sell.
It
Those away. Put
was
that
Pat's
away.
voice.
I don't think I really ever use
I
4 buys. We'll
had
keep them for
never heard a
now.
noise like
Sell.
this come from a person.
Sell.
There was no words at first,
Sell.
just shapeless
Sell.
howls of agony.
Sell.
Every now and then,
This away.
the
I'll
wailing
sell
grew
these.
more intense or heightened in pitch.
Sell.
During these
Put
moments,
away. Put
the sound
away.
like
Put
thick,
away. Put
tightening
away.
ropes would crackle up from the
I'll
dark
keep
bowels
this.
of the basement.
Sell.
The shrieking reverberated inside my skull, and I
Sell.
wanted to
And
scream along with
then
it.
I'll sell these
I
two.
wanted to shred my lungs with screaming and run until my heart burst in my chest like a merciful bomb. Then, two words came
just go like
stretching
this.
and trembling across the incoherent
Alright, so now what should I
configurations of
do?
pain.
Should I start clearing the
Hell
town? Nah,
no.
I think everything's gonna reset
The breath in my throat stuck
soon,
there.
so
Pat's face swam to the front of my mind. Every one-sided phone call, late-night marathon of mindless stuff
I think I'm gonna start reinforcing my base
that was answered without
with
a moment's
concrete
hesitation
and just do that
piled up inside
until
of me.
the night's
Right
over,
into
until the trader
explode.
opens back up.
My feet found the ground,
Should be able to go
and I
through
was
here.
marching into the darkness of the kitchen like a soldier
I hope.
who'd been
Oh, I don't
called
think
to
there's enough
battle.
space.
I had reached the sink, one palm skimming across the counter to guide me as I walked,
No, there's no space.
and a strong hand gripped my shoulder and began to drag me backwards.
Oh wait, yeah, there's. Woo!
I did scream
There's
then,
a bear.
a hoarse and breathless screech. I stumbled and slid across the kitchen tile on my ass. The hand did not relinquish its grip, and whoever had me continued to drag me away from Pete's howling voice without breaking stride. We passed the couch and coffee table, turned into the hall, and I was half tossed into the stoop in front of the house.
Wait, that's the
The
trader.
door sounded like a coffin lid
Let's go
when it
home.
closed behind us. With a frantic drive, I pushed myself to my feet and turned to face my subduer. Murray pressed his
Maybe I
back
should start
against the
working
door,
on
sweaty and
my new
breathless.
horde base. Yeah, I think I'm
His
gonna do
eyes
the new
burned
horde base.
in the
At least get
last
the foundation
dying rays
down.
of sunlight on the horizon. What were you
Alright.
doing in there? He bellowed. I told
Where
you
is it again?
not to go back in.
It's like, oh, it's like.
My mouth dropped open. As
It's
it
on this
filled
street, I
with
think,
every
or
baffled question and cry
crab.
of outrage that my brain could produce in that moment.
Where did I put it? I should have saved
At
it.
first, all that would come out were useless strings of half-thoughts and accusations. Finally, I settled on the most condensed form of question my brain could concoct.
Is my mic
What
even
the
on,
hell
bro?
is going on?
Alright, yeah, it is. Good.
My throat ached.
I've done
and
that
my
before.
mouth felt like it was lined with
Okay,
dry
I'm in
meat.
the back right now. Okay,
Murray
so
seemed to
it should
calm
either be
somewhat,
down here
eyeing me closely,
or more up
and putting his hands
there.
up defensively,
I'm gonna check
as
down
if to
here.
protest his right to be upset.
I think it's.
Well, that's hard to explain.
Huh.
There's a lot
I honestly
you
don't know. I
don't
think it's right
understand.
here, maybe?
His eyes blazed with
Gotta look for a
aggravation
destroyed
again,
building,
and
which
he
there are a
spoke with
lot
gritted
of,
teeth.
but.
I told you not to go down there, not to mess with it at all. I didn't
Ouch.
break your goddamn rules. I've barely gone near the damn thing. I took a step closer to the winded old man. You better try to make me understand right now. Murray moved away from the door and returned my gaze steadily. The wind kicked up and rustled through the trees again. The boards of the house groaned. He looked away onto the lawn and took a deep breath before he began to answer.
Dudes, dames, drink, dance.
I've
That one
never
cracks me
seen
up.
it happen so fast. Seen it decide it like someone so quick. He grumbled out each word like they were bitter on his tongue. I tried to keep an
Here?
eye out
No.
for reactions like this, but I've been at this for a good long while. I'm only human, and I've got my
Here?
limits.
It may have been here.
I'm afraid.
Let's keep it going just in case.
Murray shuffled
Shitbox.
his feet and removed his baseball cap
No,
solemnly,
no.
mindlessly.
Okay, I don't think it was this far
I
deep.
fought the
This
urge to charge back
deep
into the house.
into
The
the
wailing
town
for the
this
basement
way.
wasn't audible from our place on the porch. My words came up quick and sharp. You're afraid what? What the hell are you talking about? He turned to face me again, the icy stare reappearing on his ancient-looking face. I'm afraid that it's
Here?
learning from me,
Yeah,
From
here.
you.
Here we go.
from every soul that comes across. I think it's gotten
Alright,
too
now that I'm here.
talented and too efficient at, well, at pulling
Save
people
it.
apart, unraveling
Save
them,
waypoint. We'll
It's
leave
a
it as,
hungry
there we
thing.
go.
whatever it is.
Horde.
It takes what it wants
No.
when it feels like it's
Horde.
strong enough,
Base
or if
2.
it thinks someone's weak enough.
Alright.
What have you seen in this house?
Ow. Bah! Huh,
I
Bah!
waited, whether or not.
Oh, you
to
want
be
some
honest
too? You
with
want some
him.
too? Huh,
He
Bah!
hadn't done so much for me,
That's right.
but he had information I needed.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to build it. I'm gonna build it higher.
Knocking on the kitchen door, I've seen the light turn on down there, and I've seen a shadow, feet beneath the door. I close my eyes and I can see it. The door, waiting for me. Murray looked down and shivered.
Murray.
I thought then it was pity. He turned away from me again and spoke softly with his gravelly voice. It likes to play with people, he sighed. I don't know what it is. Not exactly.
Oh, if I build it taller, I'm gonna have to move it back.
But I know it's predatory. Most people, at least comes
We'll
and
see if we
goes,
can make it work.
and they're none the wiser.
Alright,
I don't
Get
know
you
if
out of
it
the way.
snaps or it picks who it
we're
wants,
gonna just do
but it's impossible
do
for me
that.
to tell.
this real
I
quick.
just set my rules and hope people get to end their time here thinking I'm just an eccentric old asshole with a senile streak.
And then
But
give me some
every now
ramps.
and then, it sets sight on someone. I don't know what it is, but it's like it smells blood in the water. I got small complaints at first. Strange noises, light malfunctions.
This'll be
things
good.
gone missing. I checked for pests, leaks.
This is a fair
ventilation
height. I think I'm
problems,
building it just
you
a little
name
bit
it.
taller.
Nothing. It wasn't until the first tenant disappeared that I locked the basement up to anyone but myself.
This is a good height right here. We're gonna need to make
My eyes
bars.
went wide, and my voice
Bars.
came in a whisper on the evening air. Disappeared? I hissed, hardly letting my mouth move to form the word.
So that
Murray
means
flashed
I'm
his
gonna
eyes back
probably
at me
just move
over
my
his
base
shoulder.
back.
I came looking for the rent the first time it happened.
Here?
Gave my warning knocks and let myself in. Place was dark. Darker than I was ready for. And it stank like chemical fire. Real acrid. But the basement door was open.
Okay, we're just gonna use
I went down the
blocks for
steps, and
hypothetical
it felt
bars
like
for the
years
moment.
before I reached the bottom.
So how far do I
There was
want this?
nothing but a light in the middle, and shadows playing off
4?
the walls.
That's not good enough. I need it
And the
further.
shadows. They
That's an ouchie.
They
Okay,
had him.
I didn't die. I didn't even get a broken leg.
I don't know how to describe it exactly, but they'd taken this young guy off into the dark. It stretched out everywhere, and I was scared to get lost in it. The wind kicked
I
up
wanted to be
again.
like...
Murray lowered his
I
head.
think that's a good
His
distance,
voice
honestly.
came in a
Maybe even one
husky
more.
rasp. I ran.
There we go. And
There
then
wasn't
my base
anything
will
left
start
the
right
next
here.
day.
And you know what? I can even do one more.
Just the basement down there.
Okay, yeah.
Dust and cobwebs. The guy's stuff was still there, though. So I did the only thing I could think to do. There's no way I don't go to prison for this. I mentioned the basement. You were immediately suspicious of me. It was just easier to store all the
And
things
then
that
we'll
were
go like all the way back here.
left behind than to explain.
Just simple little square. And we're just gonna see how it works
He
out.
looked up at me, monitoring my reaction. Outrage burned in my cheeks, and my jaw hung open. So, what? You've just been offering people to this thing? You've got to get your rent, I guess, What the hell is wrong with you? Murray turned to face me, and his eyes flashed like dying coals. His gruff voice wavered as he spoke.
Oh,
I
I think I fucked up.
tried to keep the house empty. You don't think
Yeah,
that was the first
I
thing
need
I did?
to.
No way
I need
did
to
I
do
want to
one
send
more.
another soul in there, like home delivery for those things. I took the place off the market, deleted all the listings, and boarded the whole place up. Doors, windows, the damn chimney. I would have burned it down if it didn't look like an insurance scam. Screw it. Let it rot, right? He took a step closer to me, breathing his words into my face. But it's hungry, you see. It's predatory. About a month
We'll do
after I
that.
closed her off, I was in Chicago.
And we'll do
visiting my
2
sister
high, I
and a
guess.
kid. They put
So
me
we're
up in
gonna
a
do
hotel
bars
in the
right
city,
here.
full suite and
And
everything.
we'll close this off.
I hadn't thought about this damn house
And then
for
a
months.
hatch right here. Or then
When I
and a
went to
hatch
turn
right
into the
here.
night,
How do they do it in the
it was
videos?
there. That light beneath the door. The line of stale yellow light peeking into the darkened world of the house appeared in my mind, and I looked down.
And I'm gonna want like, okay,
Murray nodded grimly.
we'll have like,
It was there, beneath the hotel room door. It was the basement light.
and the rest will be metal bars.
It went on and off for an hour before the knocking started. I
But with
thought
the
I'd finally
that
gotten
base under
circuits in my
there,
brain.
they're not gonna take fall
It made
damage.
me
That's
just
interesting.
crazy enough to open the damn door.
So I think it's
I looked at
look.
him
There we
again.
go. Look, it's working already.
The icy clear focus I saw there made me shake.
Yeah, I think we do a bar, a
He
space,
spoke
and then
again. The basement was there. It had followed me to Chicago.
bar, space, and then
The
a
light
hatch
went
right
out,
there.
And
So
something started coming up the steps towards me. I slammed the door and didn't sleep that night.
and then we'll see what we'll do about the
The
rest.
message was clear.
All right,
to me.
plan.
As long as there was
Let's go make a
someone
bunch of
between
bars.
me and
Oh.
it'd be okay. But I had to rent the house out.
Heh.
You have to believe me.
Hey.
I had to. I wanted to hate him, to call him a coward. But thinking of
So
the
we're gonna need
silhouette
cobblestone
standing
and
waiting on the
cement.
other side of the door, and the taunting,
Which shouldn't be hard at all.
playful sound of the light bulbs
Oh
being
man,
tugged.
I need to fix this
Made
right
me
here.
wonder what I wouldn't do to be free
May as
from this
well. I have
nightmare.
160.
Then, Pat's agonized voice came to my mind again.
I'm trying to get at least
And my
3.
hands flew to my face at the thought of what was being done to him. Those sounds, those stretching, tightening sounds. A scream came
And then
lunging
we'll
out of the
do
recesses of the
support
house,
pillar here.
and both Murray and I spun to face the front door. I launched myself toward the entrance, but Murray sprang forward and grabbed me. He spoke through gritted teeth
Murray.
as I struggled to get free of his grasp. What was that sound? He's still in there. Murray swung me around and pressed me against the wall of the house.
We'll do 2 support
Jesus
pillars
Christ.
right here.
You brought someone else? A great shriek came from deep within the house, making Murray's jaw drop and loosening his grip on me.
Murray.
I pulled away
Sorry.
from him and scrambled for the door,
But like, come on.
but his
What
hands
did they
found me
expect?
again. My words came in increasingly frantic breaths and sobs. Pat,
I don't have time for
Pat's
that
in
guy.
there. He's my friend, man. He's my friend, and he just wanted to help me. It's hurting him. Whatever it is, it's hurting my friend. It took him. It took him and it
And then I
wanted
could
me.
probably just
I
patch
have
up
to get him
here.
back. Get the hell off me.
Bit like this.
Tears had begun to streak down my cheeks. The older man held fast to the collar of my shirt, and pity flared up in his eyes. I'm sorry, but I don't think there is any getting him back. Anger bloomed in my brain again, a deliberate and unshaking spite for the situation. My friend, who was always there when I needed him,
I'd be like,
needed me.
damn. And I could just get rid
He
of
came
this.
to help me, and it would take whatever demise the shadows that waited in the basement had planned for me to keep me from coming to help him. I shoved Murray away with unfamiliar strength and drew in deep, feverish breaths through my nose. You can't make me leave him. He wouldn't leave me. Murray looked at me, sadly, for a long second, before taking another step back. I'm sorry. I can't go back in there. I won't. He ran off the porch towards his waiting truck. Again, I wanted to judge him, but he only did what I wanted to do, what anyone would want to do,
Perfecto.
bucking against the what-if lizard part of my brain that pulled at the reins of my mind. I turned slowly and entered the house again,
Man.
the door shutting with a final sounding thud behind me. The shadows had grown thick in the few minutes I'd been outside with Murray.
And
The growing
then
twilight outside had blanketed the house in darkness that was growing every minute.
put a pillar like right here.
In the living
Okay.
room, the clock ticked out the seconds, echoing into the emptiness. Pat's screams seemed to rocket hoarsely up and out of the
Oh, God.
basement in great strokes of pain. That sound was the only thing that spurred my footsteps forward.
I'll put another one like
My
right
eyes were adjusting to the shadows
here.
as I entered the tiled
Right,
passageway
yeah.
to the basement door. I grabbed a kitchen knife from the drawer beside the sink as I passed.
What a
This
goober.
helped keep my steps at a steady pace until I reached the utter blackness
should be home
of the
free.
open basement door,
Hopefully.
where the closed door looked like a waiting grin. It looked like an entrenched predator's mouth.
Yeah. Innovation,
waiting for
baby.
some foolish
Engineering.
animal to
Let's
venture
go.
Into the shadows.
Bah! Oh, I missed
daring
her.
some foolish
Wait,
animal to
bah!
venture into the shadows
Oh, well.
just for a moment. That's all it took.
I think this is our street up
I stood at
here.
the edge of what felt like an abyss, trying to make myself jump. Pat screamed again,
Whoops.
his voice tightening and screeching
This-
upwards
Yeah, okay.
until it became an animal squeal, and I stepped into the darkness.
The
The
trader's
steps
open.
moaned under my feet, and heat pressed thickly.
And I
to
just
my skin
remembered that I
as
have
descended.
cement and cobblestone
When
with
Murray
me.
had brought me down here in the day.
I don't know if it's
Maybe
all the
maybe
cement and cobblestone I
10
have.
steps?
Probably not.
That night, I climbed down at least 100. All the while,
Also,
Pat screamed wordlessly for help.
I'm gonna want to make
I don't know how many steps I descended,
some
When
more
I
SMG
finally
auto
ended,
turrets.
and I fell outright into the pitch black void below. The
So,
ground found me quickly. I
let's
landed
see.
on my side and
What's the
cried
deal?
out,
Okay, that's
the air
good.
bursting out of me.
Anything in
When
here?
I looked up,
I'll take that.
I saw a fire in the center of
Christ,
the basement.
how long is this gonna take?
Or what should have been the basement.
Where are my bellows? I remember I bought
This one
bellows.
was much larger than the one Murray had shown me
Nothing.
the day of our tour. I tried, but couldn't even see the outer
Cement.
walls on any side of the room. The floor was smooth, flat concrete all around. It reflected the firelight.
So what do I
dimly
need for
in the center
concrete?
of the chamber.
Stone and
The
sand.
weak light
Where
of
do I
the
have
fire
sand?
made a bright circle about 20 feet wide
There we
around
go.
itself.
No?
I edged into
Did I
the
use
light
it all?
and scanned the seemingly
used
massive
it all.
chamber. Just in front of the fire itself,
Alright, screw it.
a shape.
We have
Oh,
motion
no.
sensors actually. I was gonna make some motion sensors, but we have some.
Pat.
I guess I could use
I
the
ran forward
shotgun
to help
turrets.
my friend,
So
but
what do I
slowly
need?
as I approached him,
Oh, good
was
reminder. I need
spread
iron
eagle
bars
on the
too.
ground.
I'll make like 50 of them.
His eyes were shut tight, and he bared his teeth, gritting and spitting as high-pitched screams sprang from between
I don't
his
have any
lips.
clay in there.
My
How
brain
about here?
struggled to understand what was
I have clay in
happening to
here.
him. At first, I thought he was being buried alive. It reminded me of the days at the beach as a kid, burying limbs
I'm not gonna
and
center
whole
them.
bodies in the sand to burst
So I'll
forth.
make 50.
The transition
No,
from
not
the
19,
underground was
50.
so neat
No,
and
not
smooth.
19. Is that all I have enough
I
for?
hardly
I don't have
believed it.
iron in here,
His
bruh.
legs stopped in a smooth, straight plane,
I don't have
just below
anything
his
in
knees.
these.
and the concrete began.
Damn, that's messed up. Do I have clay?
There was something I wasn't seeing. My brain floundered
No.
to process the
Okay,
visual
more
impacts
motion
being
sensors in
presented.
here.
The noise, like straining rope, got louder, and
Okay.
Pat let out another shriek. That's when I saw what was happening.
Let me check something.
The denim of Pat's jeans pulled taut, stretched, and then faded into the concrete.
Okay, we have
I
clay in
heard
here and
loud,
sand in here.
crunching noises as my friend's knees
Perfect.
collapsed like oversized
Just remember we're
plates,
gonna need more cobblestone
sending a
rocks.
squeal out between his gritted
Oh
teeth.
man.
Where his legs
gonna be a
met
busy
the
day.
concrete, it seemed that his lower half was
Okay,
being
so
stamped into the floor surface.
concrete, baby.
2 legs, tennis shoes and jean cuffs included,
I'll take
appeared
these
black
finally.
and inky on the concrete.
We'll put
Pat's
them.
fingers dug at the floor behind
Should
him,
just fall already, huh?
trying to pull
Yeah.
himself away from whatever force
You know, I'm
was
never gonna use
slowly
these.
fighting and devouring his body. On the ground, the silhouette
And
of Pat's
then
legs
I'm never gonna use these
began
either.
to shimmer and flicker in
And
the
if I
firelight.
do need them, I'll just make
It
more.
looked like the
Oh, I should've
shadowy
just grabbed
edge was
this.
screaming,
I'm not gonna use a primitive
sending
bow.
up a strong, bitter smell.
I don't
and
need a stone
stinging
arrow
my
either.
eyes.
A stone arrow either.
I looked beside Pat's newly stamped shadow,
Okay, so
stone
let's smelt
rose
that
like
clay.
and an audible gasp
Give
burst between my lips.
me these rocks.
Another shadow
Take this
crawled
clay.
beside Pat,
Give me that iron. Smelt
the
that
shadow
clay.
of a man that moved in jitters and shudders.
Mmm.
The shape moved without
I'm gonna
anything
check
to
what we need for the
cast.
SMG auto turret.
It was
SMG.
It
Steel, which I
slid
have.
beside
Handgun
Pat
parts, oil,
and
and
snapped
scrap
what
polymers.
looked like claws up to the shadow being made of his
Scrap
lower body.
polymers, oil. I need more
Elongated
though.
fingers raked
There
across
we
the
go.
concrete where
Oil.
Pat's legs once were.
And what else?
Pat's body jerked
Handgun
and slid
parts.
down away from the weak fire.
It's like
His
13
thighs
of,
looked like
which
twin
means I can
bubbles of
make how
denim
many?
toothpaste as they began to feed through whatever force had a hold
Okay,
of
that's
them.
ineffective and a waste of space. Okay,
Another high
I can make
squeal of
3.
anger spat out of Pat's lips, and I ran forward,
We're gonna leave the oil in here.
skirting the moving shadow. I came around Pat's left side and took his arm in both my hands,
I'm gonna leave the motion
He looked
sensors
up
in
at
here
me.
too.
straining to grip my hand as tightly as he could. His eyes were hopeful in that moment. I would get him out of this.
I'm gonna
He would
sell
make it.
this.
A violent, wrenching tug
I don't need
came
this right
from Pat's
now.
midsection, and it looked like his chest cavity.
Okay, let's go
went
visit
from
the
3
trader.
dimensions to 2 in the space of a second.
Do I have stuff to sell in
The
here?
skin of Pat's face
I
turned
do.
an
Ton
impossible
of
blue
stuff.
and purple color, and blood jetted out of every orifice it could find.
Alright.
He made a
Go
noise
complete
like a
this job.
vacuum cleaner sucking on a curtain. I think
I could go
he
through
was
there,
trying to breathe.
but I don't want to get
All I
risk
can be
getting
sure
stuck.
As I felt
I know I
bones
can
in
go
my
through
hands
here.
start to crack in Pat's death grip. I think he said one last thing to me.
Oh,
It's hard to be sure.
meow.
But I think he did.
Oh, barely.
I want to believe he did. Whatever helps us sleep, I guess. Run.
I think I can go through here.
It rasped its way out of his lips,
Yeah.
and his eyes rolled back up into his skull. He was gone.
Gotta watch out for the
My
holes I
feet
made
found
here.
themselves again.
There.
I had turned to flee, but was wrenched backwards by the iron grip still anchoring me to Pat's vanishing form. His hand clutched mine in an inescapable iron trap. I grabbed my trapped left hand with my free right hand and tugged desperately. The moving shadow gave another
Alright.
jerk motion.
Let's see.
A whip went through
Sell,
Pat's body,
sell,
and the
sell,
rest of him
sell,
sank into the concrete.
sell, sell.
A shaded imprint of Pat's form lay
Sell,
neatly
sell, sell,
stamped
sell,
onto
sell.
the floor.
And then we'll come
It
back for the
shimmered
rest.
and billowed like a cloud.
Oh,
The
now I have no
golden
inventory
features
space. I'm
and
gonna
the
go ahead
round,
and
flat
let me
face.
drop these real quick.
The pain and the blood were replaced with solid black, Mournful
take the
cry
AP slugs.
escaped my lips, and I struck the
Steel
ground with my
pickaxe.
free hand.
Level 6, huh? Drop
It
these real
occurred
quick.
to me then that my left hand
Hmm.
was still not free.
Or I
Eyes
could keep
wide,
this.
I slowly turned to look at it. My hand was sunken.
Yeah, I
into
think I'm
the
gonna take
concrete.
this.
There,
Hopefully
on
it
the
fares
hard
better than this.
surface,
So let's go to
appeared the
sell, sell,
two-dimensional rendering
sell,
of
sell,
one
sell.
hand gripping another.
Or do I have anything that'll
I
make
stared at my wrist,
my
now
bartering
seemingly
better?
pressed flat against the shadow of my former hand. After a split second, the pain blossomed from underneath adrenaline,
There we go.
and a great crushing weight that presses in from everywhere focused in
It's
my
like
wrist.
badass or ass, hard to tell.
I
So
stared
I'll
in
take
disbelief
that,
as moving shadows slipped
that,
up around
and
Pat's
that,
imprinted
and then let's go and
remains.
sell.
The two black shapes swirled together, pulling
May
around
I
my
see your
wrist
inventory?
while I gaped. They shuddered,
Oh, he doesn't want the
and
flashlights.
began to form something hulking
Can I
and
scrap these?
monstrous.
Maybe.
And then the lurching, ripping, sucking feeling, like I
So
was a stray spaghetti noodle in the gigantic mouth of the world.
sell all that for how much? Look
A
at that.
strong burning
731.
sensation seared its way across the nerves
So
of my left hand.
do I need this?
And that sound like thick
I know, I
rope
already have
being
one on mine.
stretched
Sell,
leapt across my
sell,
eardrums.
sell.
My wrist began to
Sell,
sink deeper
sell,
into the
sell,
ground,
sell,
bones crunching beneath that
sell.
immeasurable force.
Can I scrap these?
I found my voice then.
Oh, that's pretty good
Or
for
it
mechanical
found
parts.
me. A
That got like
scream came
6,000?
rocketing
Not
out of
bad
my
at all.
gut, wild
More
and
probably.
ragged in my throat.
I
I
sell
wrenched
this
my arm,
too.
working
Sell
my
these.
shoulder and elbow violently.
Put these away.
Images of animals caught in
Sell
hunter's traps swam
and
through my mind,
sell.
and the desperation that
Nothing
flooded my
else.
brain couldn't be described as anything but animal.
Nah.
It was a simple, growing certainty that I was going to be consumed. I
Okay.
was going to be eaten. There was no saving my friend. There was no escape. There was just the darkness.
Anything
rolling
good?
in to take away everything I was, like the tide melts away shapes etched in the sand. Then, one of my kicking legs caught one that lit logs from the fire. sending it
Nah.
skating into the shadowy
Ammo
mess rolled
might be
on the
nice
ground.
actually. You know, yeah, let's go in and buy the
shadow
ammo.
shifted on the ground and
Because I haven't
fractured
really been making a
as
lot of
the one
ammo.
source of light split into two.
Give me all that.
My wrist rose from the ground in a violent
And
jerking tug.
then
Bile rose in my throat, looking at the twisted knob that hung there. There was no hand at the end of my left
Confused.
wrist,
are they both 100?
but what looked like the gnarled, flesh-colored version of the twist on the end of an old.
Does it give me 150 or give me 14? Give me one.
Screech
I mean
drew
one.
my eyes back to the
Give
concrete.
me one. Thank you for that.
The shadowy mass was swirling and writhing in front of me, tendrils striking out here and there.
Okay.
It wanted its second helping. I stumbled
We're also
to
gonna
my
need a
feet again
chest,
and lurched
and
for
we
the
might
stairs.
even want to make a forge.
left
Although I
arm hugged
could
itself
have
to my
just bought a
body
forge right
as I
there,
lumbered forward.
but we'll see.
Behind me, the sound of the crackling thunder was joined by a great.
You're gonna need, definitely gonna need a generator bank.
The ground shook beneath my feet. When I reached the stairs, I clambered up the first three and fell.
What do I need to make
breathlessly,
cobblestone bars?
working to
Cob.
regain my footing.
Or rocks?
My eyes darted to the
Clay, man, I
center
need
of the
clay.
large chamber once
I don't
more.
have enough clay.
Spreading out from the dim light created by the fire, I saw an army of shades
Come on, get
crouched
shit out of here.
and bent like feral animals stalking something smaller, something weaker. They all flickered and faltered in the firelight, but they were coming closer. I began to pull myself up the stairs, scrambling with all three still workable limbs and remembering the extended staircase I'd come down. As I climbed, screams and shrieks came echoing to my ears. Cries for help, screams of agony, and lonely pleas for someone to turn on the light. Below all the rest, a sound like two stones dragging over each other, slowly and steadily, reverberated through the walls. It grew louder and louder, and I thought I would lose my mind. The steps wouldn't stop, and the voices in the dark drenched me with despair. I closed my eyes
Get like
and just
2,000.
kept climbing, while those sad, hungry sounds bored into my skull. When I reached
Until we
the
run out of
basement
stamina
door,
right here.
I spilled out into the kitchen and collapsed into a heap on the tile floor. I heard the door shut loudly behind me and flipped to my back, arms and legs raised to shield me
2000.
from whatever had followed me out of the basement. Murray stepped forward and reached out a hand. "Come on, kid.
Murray.
We've got to go." I gripped his outstretched hand limply, and he hauled me to my feet. The momentum sent me swaying forward on my feet, and my vision
Can I drive through here?
I collapsed
hope I
into
can.
the larger man's arms, and the world.
Basically, yeah, alright. I broke through.
I woke up in a hospital bed, bandages and gauze over my left wrist. They told me I'd been asleep for the better part of a day. The man who had brought me
Don't
in
smack.
was gone. They asked me
Maybe
a
you
lot
can
of
one.
questions. The doctors, the police, my friends.
Take these.
I
Maybe even
didn't
these.
have answers for them.
Oh, I didn't
I could
I didn't
hardly bring
re-pick up the
myself to
stuff.
speak at all.
Whoops, that's a rip.
What explanation
fine.
could I give them? How could I even explain any of this to myself, honestly, without feeling like the lines of my reality
get those
were
bars.
starting to go fuzzy? My parents insisted I come home and
We're just
stay
gonna
with
come
them
back
a
for
while.
those turrets in
I
like 15
accepted.
minutes.
Murray's phone was disconnected.
Damn,
he
they're taking
disappeared
forever
off
to
the web.
make. Okay,
I
we need to
quit
make
my job.
more.
My chest felt too heavy to sit
We
up
need
in
like
the
40
mornings.
more.
The days started to blur together. Sleep was my refuge for a while. I was on a sedative.
Okay.
In dreamless periods of unconsciousnly.
Generator
light
bank, we need to make
oxygen.
that over here too.
A couple months
Generator
after I
bank.
started taking those,
Iron, mechanical process not too
the
demanding at all.
dreams came back.
I'm only gonna need one, most
Or
likely.
I think they're dreams.
Electrical parts, mechanical
I'm
parts.
praying they're dreams.
What else?
I go out in
Iron.
the hall, and there's a new door down at the end. My parents' house has plain plywood doors, washed dark brown. This door
Let me make a
stands
chest
bright
real quick.
white on what used to be a solid wall, bearing family memories and school photos. I know, because those framed
Put these
pictures
back.
are strewn in front of the place where they once hung. Beneath the door, there's a soft yellow light radiating out
Anything I'm
into the
missing?
darkness of the hallway. It glints off the glass of those pictures.
Maybe some
and
relays.
twinkles in my eyes.
Where are the
I see
relays
shadow
at?
of 2 feet appear
Like
one
3
after the other.
relays. Hey.
on the other side of the door.
'Kay.
The light footsteps can hardly be heard. I freeze solid,
And then one
unable
switch.
to move, unable to breathe.
I will need.
It knocks,
Oh, we're gonna need this for
No.
sure.
knock. I want to scream
And then
or
that's
run
fine.
or die. I just want it to end. Let me go or let me die.
And we'll be back for everyone's
Please.
stuff. Oh, let me see if I can make more
And then the voice.
concrete. What am I
comes from
missing?
beneath.
Sand. I need
pale
sand.
I think we
How
should
much
go
sand
back
can I
there
make?
together.
Let's mix 1,000.
Knock, knock, knock.
It's not gonna take long at all.
I always wake
All
up
right.
drenched in sweat. The lights aren't ever turned out in my room. I can't stand the thought of a room covered in shadows. But I eye every dark corner with suspicion. My heart pounds in my chest. I don't get many restful nights. It happened every night the past week. I went to bed too
Dude,
nights ago,
bros.
getting up in the wee hours to set them to wash. Last night,
Diamonds
I didn't
Men's
sleep,
Club.
but the door
What?
was there anyway.
11 nudes? Is that what it
I
says?
heard them knocking from my bedroom. It was loud and demanding.
Alright, here's bridge. Can I just
echoing
break
out
this?
into the house with every stroke.
I'm gonna break it with.
I crept out into the hall from my bedroom.
Okay, here's a steel
Eyes
pick.
on the
I should have
ground.
just sold this.
The knocks crashed out into the
Yeah, I don't
darkness,
need it.
and I
See how it
looked up.
does. Can I one shot it? Sure can.
Hello again. I know it this time.
What?
You've been dreaming about me. I didn't stop dreaming about you. My lower lip trembled, and I thought I might weep. I lurched forward towards the door, and the pale yellow light appeared beneath. The tinkling of chain on light bulb echoed up from the non-existent basement beneath my parents' house, and I heard the groan of old wooden steps beneath heavy feet. The shadow appeared beneath the door when I approached its surface. That low
What the-
sound
why is it
emanating
only one
from the
side?
Basement ground out from below. A sound like God grinding his teeth together. It crashed in around me, and I clutched my skull. The walls shook, and it felt like the house might collapse in on us at any moment. But the sounds disappeared, and the walls stood firm. The shaking stopped. A soft knocking came from behind the door. Knock, knock, knock. Help me, man. You have to help me. His voice was strangely calm, but his words were desperate. Then the doorknob began to jitter back and forth, softly at first, then violently. I stumbled back a step. You left me. You have to come back. You can't leave me. The doorknob shuddered and vibrated, and the soft knocking was replaced with deafening slams of force. Boom, boom, boom. I fled back to my bedroom, shutting the door and retreating beneath the covers. The thundering knocks resounded through the house, followed by a guttural howl. Then, I felt something on my hand. My left hand. At first, I couldn't pinpoint the feeling, nor grasp the regained sensation. My mouth hung open as I stared at the twisted place at the end of my wrist. The pain started,
Oh, I'm out of rocks.
and I realized
I'm out of wood,
the
actually.
feeling
Oh,
was
crap.
teeth. 100 little mouths were digging into the flesh of my stolen hand. I could feel each one tear into the skin and chew on the bone. I screamed out into the darkness, tears streaming down my face.
Let's just go back home.
I whimpered and swore and
Oh,
begged.
actually, the street's all over. We need to
Then-
go back home.
Everything was quiet, and the pain was fading, numbing in the quiet. The voice came again. I want to help. Let me help. I woke up this morning, breathless and sweating. My left wrist aches. I'm afraid I can't reach Murray. His number has been disconnected. My parents won't be here this weekend. It's just me. And I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what's coming tonight. I'm afraid of seeing that door again. I'm afraid of hearing Pat's hurt, demanding voice. I'm afraid that if the door is there again tonight, and Pat comes knocking, I'll answer it. I'm afraid.
Spooky! I was not paying attention at all to that one.
So I'm about to tell you, awake you, I presume, something that sounds...
This is Mr. Creepypasta.
unbelievable.
Oh no, it's Creepypasta.
You're probably wondering why I made the distinction of saying awake you. Well, that's what I want to explain
That
to
also
you.
gives me wood.
There are two distinct beings that reside in your mind. One more active during your wake times, and the other during your slumber. They awake you and sleep you. I know, not very creative names, but this isn't a story of some old folklore with clever names for creatures of the unknown. This is solid fact, which I'll repeat, will sound unbelievable. Let me start with some history. I did some research, and it seems to be that at a certain point in human evolution, we didn't sleep much. Being the weak and powerless species we were, it's not hard to see why very little sleep would be beneficial to a primitive man. I mean, even with our intellect, we'd be decimated by any other predator in ancient Africa. We were basically nerds of the savannah. The last time I checked, nerds don't really have a good time surviving with bigger playmates. Maybe our reduced sleep time was the reason we survived, and our close relatives, the Neanderthals, weren't so lucky. Just some food for thought. My guess is that different sections of the mind were activated for sleep and wake hours. The sleep you merely having as much control over your body as awake you had, allowing for swift escapes from hungry predators that just happened to stumble across a field of slumbering, and unsuspecting humans. I guess at a point further down the line, perhaps during the rise of agriculture, and as humans started to settle down and build shelters, this form of bicameralism became somewhat obsolete, and Sleep U redundant.
No, my game crashed.
Eventually, I assume it became
Why?
kind of weird and unsightly seeing people roam around aimlessly at night.
No talking about politics, religion, sexual stuff. No venting. No trying to pick up a girlfriend slash boyfriend.
To call anyone who partook in
Those
this
are
phenomenon
Creep Nick Master's chat rules for this live stream.
or straight up demon sent by Lucifer himself, extinguishing them, which were like the
Lucy?
last remaining humans with an active sleep counterpart, leaving the sleep counterpart trapped within the mind. The thing about the mind, which is Sleep U's plane of reality, is that it is a hellish and chaotic landscape filled with anything your mind conjures up and is exposed to during Awake U's wake hours. You see, Sleep U's plane of existence is completely based on what seeps into
Actually, that's
Awake U's
pretty cool
mind,
concept.
a sort of subset of the true universe that receives information through Awake U's experiences through the day. Things enter
Sleep You is awake,
are rarely ever
and Awake You are different people, and whatever you do as Awake You affects Sleep You. That's pretty cool.
And the beings
Like the
who
dream
cause
you
it.
and the dreams you have.
The fact is, the true
Pretty cool concept.
universe is truly mainly materialistic, but your mind is another story entirely. The mind is capable of creating the worst of scenarios and the most disturbing scenes that could never exist in the true universe. To think of what goes through the mind of a perverted child necrophiliac, replaying the sounds of his victims' cries constantly in his mind.
Jeez, that
alongside the
turned
most
freaking
horrific
dark
visuals of him.
really quick.
No sentient being should be forced to live through such an environment. You could take this little piece as a cautionary tale, telling you to be more considerate when you think. But that's not the real reason I'm telling you this. This is more of a warning message, or at least a heads up,
Excuse me.
because frankly, I doubt there's anything anyone can do about what I'm going to explain. As you can probably tell, if Sleep U could find a way to somehow exist in the true universe, it would take the opportunity immediately. You can't really blame Sleep U from wanting to exist in the true universe. I mean, if you knew from the moment of your conception that you were living in a fraction of reality, wouldn't you want to experience the bigger picture, the bigger truth? You might say no now, but I assure you, after a while, you would die for a moment out in the sun. Metaphorically, of course. Now, what if I tell you there is a way for Sleep U to be, quote unquote, free? You're probably wondering how I would, if such a thing is possible. This is not of major importance at the moment, and besides, you need more information to fully grasp how I do. Again, what I'm about to say does sound unbelievable, but I'll still share it with you either way. The only way for Sleep U to experience the true universe is for you, Awake U, to switch positions with Sleep U. I assume it has something to do with the laws of physics or something. Two sides of the same coin can't be face up at the same time or something like that. Anyway, there is only one way that I know Sleep U can accomplish this, which is by getting Awake U to stay in Sleep U's reality permanently. When you sleep, Sleep U gets a bit more control over their reality. Just before REM sleep, the period where most of your dreams occur, begins, your brain kicks into hyperdrive. This is Sleep U getting ready for your visit by organizing and fixing up their realm in hopes that one day you'll be trapped there permanently, even after the simulation is shut down. There are 3 types of scenario templates that I believe are the most effective that Sleep U may try to use in attempting to switch places with Awake U. all a bit flawed in one way or the other. The first scenario being what you likely call a nightmare. This is Sleepy trying to use your fears to cause you to
Oh,
retreat
damn, I
into the
reburned all the way back
darkest
here.
corners of your mind,
Okay.
traumatized and unable to awaken. This is a more cruel way of achieving their end, but is only really done when Sleep You has already been traumatized by what you, Awake You, allowed seep into your mind during the day. A kind of karma treatment, I suppose. This scenario's fatal flaw spawns from the fact that, deep down, you know the monsters and entities you fear are simply not possible. Any occurrence of these creatures would wake up even the dumbest of people after a while of exposure
Let's
to
see.
them. The second scenario is a more positive, but still disturbing attempt by Sleep You to keep you, Awake You, in their realm. In this scenario, Sleep You attempts to make you a sort of paradise, consisting of your deepest desires.
Oh, I do need centered
fulfilled
ones
hopes
though.
and dreams,
Oh, I
all
need to make
to
some.
achieve its goal to get you to stay forever and steal your life.
Am I?
A sort of siren
Let's put a
call
frame
when you
here,
think
just
about it.
so I don't get
This
confused. Or
scenario's
ramp
flaw
here.
is similar to that of the first scenarios,
Yeah.
which is
Okay.
that
Ramp.
it is very prone to being caught out as a dream.
Okay.
Not even the most optimistic people would be gullible enough to believe everything just happens to go perfectly their way, which again leads to the failure of the goal Sleep You tries to attain.
So the thing I'm gonna do
The
is
last
I'm gonna put
scenario, Sleep You attempts, is
and then make
hands
those
down
bars.
my
Oh,
favorite.
actually, put one
Mainly
here and then
because
we'll
of
make
its
the rest of
simplicity,
bars.
but also because it is the most effective, in my perspective at least. In this scenario, Sleep You simply attempts to mimic the true universe in your dream,
Did I do something wrong?
making you none the wiser. This would have been a truly diabolical and
Advanced.
foolproof attempt, if not for its
Simple.
own hamartia. You see,
Simple.
as I said before, Sleep You is
No,
only
no,
limited
copy
to
rotation.
what seeps
Auto
into
rotate
Awake You's mind,
on face.
and most of what
There we
reaches
go.
Sleep You's plane of reality is rarely ever in its pure and ideal form. This is a huge blow to Sleep You's attempt. Having never
I need
experienced
food.
the true
Need to eat.
universe makes it quite difficult to grasp what is and what isn't
Okay.
possible. This is
I'll
likely
reinforce all
why you
this.
tend to have doors that are meant to lead to somewhere lead to somewhere else entirely in dreams. Due to Sleep You's lack of understanding of the true universe, Sleep You may incorporate fictional characters.
Oh, I
and
can
events
reinforce
that
those.
you,
That's what's meant
Awake
too.
You, have encountered through fictional media such as comic books and movies, and tries to pass the events as normal and
So
casual,
then,
sometimes even making the dream look like
boom,
scenario
and then we'll
one
reinforce
in
this with
Rome.
concrete for sure.
The best way, and
And
the only
steel?
way for
Nice.
Sleep You to overcome this obstacle is through trial and error. Sleep You could also be aided by having an Awake You that doesn't really partake in fictional media. You can only imagine how much easier it would be for Sleep You to have a successful attempt with a reality free of abnormal creatures and monsters, a realm free of abnormalities, the true version without even trying too hard to mimic it. So now you know all this, and if you're a curious and attentive fellow, you probably still have it at the front of your mind. I haven't told you how I know all this. I wish I didn't have to give you the cliche ending, but as you would have guessed listening this far into what you likely want to think is a tale, I didn't get this information from a secondary
Okay,
source.
let's go ahead and reinforce the rest of
You
this.
may likely have to refer to me as Sleep Me, as calling me Awake Me may just cause confusion. The true Awake Me has gone for a long nap. You're probably also wondering why I don't have an issue with you listening to this tale. Well, it's simply because, like what I said at the beginning, you will never believe this. Even after everything I say, it is simply just too unbelievable. Awake Me was also similarly skeptical. Above all, I have to get this message across the sleep
So I think
somehow. Which better way to accomplish this than to have you
having
listen
one
to
here
it,
will be fine.
ensuring my words, slowly but surely, seep into your mind and into Sleep U's reality. Sleep U gradually getting better at understanding how this world works with every syllable you hear. For
Oh, I
those of
have
you who
cobble
believe
cubes, bro. I'm
for
so
one
dumb.
reason or the other, you may like to think
Oh
you're
well.
safe, but I can assure you, your faith is just as doomed as any skeptic.
Oh, actually,
You may try and
do I
go
even need to
sleep,
do that?
but eventually, like the human
Because
being
those are gonna
you
be
are,
bars.
sleep will get
Nah,
the
I don't think
better
I
of
do.
you.
And then I think I'm
Just
gonna
as
save the
quickly as
concrete.
your consciousness
I actually have a
leaves
lot of
this
concrete,
universe,
so I'm just gonna at
it
least
will emerge
reinforce
as
these
Sleep
up
Use,
here.
where Sleep You can use what you've learned today against you. I've already assembled a few of us in this universe to meet soon enough. We hope to increase our percentage occurrence from a measly 3.6% to 50% by the end of this year.
Come
Which
up
wouldn't feel
here.
bad for your kind. Yours, that is. But it is simply
No.
a case of survival of the fittest. Sweet dreams. Oh, and don't worry. We'll leave your motor functions at night.
Alright, let's go make sure we're making centered bars. It was an interesting concept, but it didn't really go anywhere, honestly. I mean, it's a creepypasta.
Howdy. You can call me Jack.
Howdy.
It's not a real name, but that's what I'll go by for now. I reckon the time to tell you my story has come.
I'm gonna need more wood
Believe
too.
it or don't, but here
I
it
don't
is.
remember why, but
I suggest you take away the lesson
oh,
it
for
teaches,
spike traps.
even if you dismiss it all as BS, like 98% of other stories on the internet.
While I'm here, I'm gonna
There's
get my
far
guns
more truth in this
and
story
ammo.
than any one of you could know. Now, I've been out of high school for 3 years, but that's when this particular event takes place.
I'm so hungry.
So, I'm going to have to wind my clock back a little here to tell the story. Originally, for my first 2.5 years of high school, I attended a school
Sand.
in the deep southern part of America, close to the
Concrete.
Gulf. We had all kinds of ghost stories growing up, and if there was one lesson our super conservative parents taught us, it was this: don't go fooling
Bars.
around with things you don't understand. Now, I was really unpopular at my high school in the South. My first 2 years of high school were a real pain.
I'm
because
actually probably
I was
more
a
than
big
that.
dork, and everyone made fun of me. I was a loner, and all I really did
Then
in class was play my Game Boy
Sandbar
all
center.
day
Let's make like
before rushing back to playing
30 of
any
these.
I was addicted
I
to.
can make 8. Okay, that's
All
fine.
of that changed during my junior year when my mother's job moved us out
And
west. I started to attend a little Catholic high school with no more than around 250 students. It was at this time that I finally started to fit in and make friends. No one out here knew how much of a dork I was, so I opted to hide my power level, as they
hide
tend
my
to say
power
in
level.
social
Okay.
and try to make friends for once in my life. Who knows?
Okay.
Maybe I could even get a cute girlfriend if I was careful.
Modify. Give
I
me
started
those.
to meet people at the school. At a school that small, you
Modify.
ended up knowing everyone
Put
in your
those
class.
on.
My first day, I made a new friend
And
named
I'll
Sam.
probably sell
and at
this.
lunch, I opted to sit with him and his friends.
Okay.
He told me all about the other kids at the
I'm
school.
gonna grab
Who was
all
most popular, who the
the
jocks were,
7.62
so
and
on
like
and
2
so forth.
stacks. I'll take
He
the pump
introduced me to his
shotgun.
friends too. Jim, a
And
big
we're gonna
jovial
take
fellow
all
who tipped to the scales at 300 pounds.
these.
Boggleman, our table's resident
Do I need to repair
convincing
anything?
hacker. And Thomas, a musician who played electrical guitar. I also met
work?
Stephanie, the school's
Can I repair 'em?
resident spunky Asian girl. Some of the guys said she could be annoying,
No.
but she seemed cool enough. She was into gaming and never messed with any of us. She even seemed to think I was funny. So maybe that's why she started to call me at home after school on some days.
So
Sam told me all kinds of stories about her, like how she used to make snacks for the guys at school, but then sprinkle Viagra all over them, or pour laxatives
think of
into them,
Viagra.
so that anyone who ate it would suffer the brunt of a painful an arguably cruel joke. I just chuckled to myself and politely refused whenever she offered me anything. Then there
Okay,
was the
let's
Rottenbacker.
chop down some trees.
His real name was Jason, but everyone called him Rottenbacker, or the Kraut, because he was a hardcore Nazi. He was an outcast and a loner. No one wanted to be associated with him. Every day, he would wear a
I might get
red
minor
swastika armband
69er.
to school,
I think we
just
can put
one of
one
his
skill into
jacket
minor
where the
69er,
teachers
just
couldn't
one.
see. But whenever he gets
Unless I don't have. Yeah, I don't have the next level.
He'd be wearing the armband. Furthermore, on Halloween and on school
Okay, that doesn't
costume
even give me
days,
more.
when he knew he could get away with it, Rottenbacker
This is what I
always wore
want.
an entire replica of an SS
So,
uniform, like the Gestapo wear, with a
there
black
we go.
hat and a long
That's fine.
boots. He was a mean and angsty son of a
And we
gun.
get a bigger yield.
Whenever anyone told a teacher about him, or asked them about that stuff,
Cut down 2 more
he
trees.
felt racial, or I think slurs at them, cuss them out, and yell Heil Hitler. Furthermore, one particular thing that caught my eye was that I couldn't help but notice that Rottenbacker always walked with a slight limp, like he was in pain. Sam told me that somebody once saw him tightening a barb cilice in the locker room, like the ones that Catholic priests wear to punish themselves for their sins. It was a Catholic school, so I, like most people, just assumed at the time that maybe he just wore the cilice because he's a devout Christian. It was kind of strange for a hardcore Hitler lover like Rottenbacker, but it was high school, and none of us preferred to think too much about stuff like that.
Get these iron bars.
After he got done introducing me to
We
everyone,
need more of
some of
those.
the school's old stories, including
What? I thought I put
Kaylee, a girl that died
iron in here, and I guess I didn't. Put iron in here, I'm stupid. I can only make 2 anyways.
We could point out the girl in the yearbook
Give me
to
that.
and everyone recalled that the police had declared her missing under mysterious circumstances. She was presumed dead, almost
May have
immediately
enough.
thereafter.
Take all
If
this.
you asked anyone exactly what happened, no one could tell you a damn thing. They always just said it was because she played the cell phone game. Sam, Stephanie the cute, mischievous Asian, Rottenbacker, the self-torturing Nazi, the self-aligned.
That.
The police investigation.
I'll take all these.
All of these people.
I don't think I ever used hunting rifle. AK, I'll take.
Into something in which I wanted no part of.
We're gonna try out some pipe bombs. Keep pipe bombs in there. I'm not gonna use a crossbow anymore. Pretty useless. Ooh, and a handgun.
The last half of junior
What
year
I have on here?
went, and the long summer passed us all by in what seemed like a heartbeat.
Okay.
It was finally time to begin our last year. of
Modify.
high school.
Give me that.
Everyone was back for the new school year, pumped
No,
to
no,
start
no.
the laziest and most fun year of our high school lives.
Modify. Put
Even
that on.
Rottenbacker, still limping around
Any
school
good or
in a
good?
Barb Cilice, still spouting his
Mods.
garbage every time
Full
someone
auto.
decided to mess with him.
Increase the rate of fire slightly. Increases recoil. I don't know if I want that though.
Word was,
I don't really need that.
cell phone game related disappearances had happened over the summer to one boy and one girl from another high school, and that the police were
Increases
investigating
magazine
the
capacity. Can I use this while
According to
using the
paper,
drum mod?
The most common link the police had found was that every
No, I
person who
can't.
disappeared
Okay, figures.
received a text message that read, "Welcome to the game."
Burst. Burst might be good.
None of the text messages.
3 on burst. Rate of fire and slightly increases. We're gonna try it. I don't think there's any other ones that I can use.
It was this year when I finally started to open up more as a person.
We're gonna try it.
I'd made a
Oh,
good
what's
circle
this?
of
Barrel
friends
extender?
who
I think I already have
trusted,
that on this
and I felt
shotgun.
more calm about being myself
Did
at
I
this
take
point.
it? I think I put it in the car, yeah.
Gradually, I started to fit in more and more.
No, don't drop
and
that. Pick
pretty
that up.
soon, I was pretty popular in certain circles. Stephanie liked to hang out with me more and more
Okay.
because of how funny she thought my jokes were. Before long, one day, which I still remember as one of the happiest of my life, she came to me in the middle of campus after school and looked up at me with those beautiful eyes and that long black hair and a smile to die for. She asked me right
Oh,
then,
there's more guns up there.
"Jack,
I'll come back for that.
can you go out with me?" I laughed, ran, and jumped for joy. "Of course I will," I said, and danced around with her there in front of everyone.
Okay.
I finally had a girlfriend. I still remember that as one of the happiest days of my entire life, if not the happiest. We went on dates.
Dude
We
bros.
hung out after school. And she even started to eat lunch with Sam, Jim, Fogelman and I every day. Maybe I wouldn't have been so happy.
Can I go
but I
through
knew
here?
what was going to happen next.
I think I can.
It was one day at lunch when she was sitting with us, and she mentioned that, while sleeping over with her friend one night, they'd stayed up late with some girls from another high school,
Yeah.
talking about the cell phone game. She said that these girls knew about the rules of the game,
Okay.
and that they had explained it to her in
So I'm just
great
gonna go and
detail.
reinforce this. Might as well.
Supposedly,
At least with the
you could join the
cobblestone.
game at any time by sending a text message at midnight to the right
You
phone
know
number.
what?
The text message was supposed to say,
Just a few cements.
I wish for the power to curse. If you did it right, you would get a message
So
in
it's
return that said,
centered, right?
"Welcome
Centered?
to the game."
Yes.
And supposedly, this was the reason they'd given for why the police found that message on the phones of everyone that had disappeared. Stephanie went on to talk about the game. We all listened attentively to what she was saying. She told
Okay.
us that when someone was in the game, they were
And
in
reinforce
danger.
them. I should make more
Within
steel too,
2
honestly.
weeks, they had to complete one of a number of different tasks, or they would be dragged away in the night. I stopped her right there. Dragged away? By what? To where?
Okay. So I don't think we
Got
need
silent
these
for a
then.
moment.
Or
Don't worry.
these.
She whispered, before continuing her story. She said that in order to protect oneself from being dragged away, you could do one of two things.
Oh, I need to make a hatch
First
too.
was to find a special protective item. The item could be anything. You never knew
I
what
should
it
have
was going to
made.
be, but it seemed that whatever the
Maybe it's not
item
too
was,
late. A hatch so I could
the
just
wearer suffer in some way.
climb up here with the ladder.
In return for protection for as long as you wore the item.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it right
The
here.
second way was to bring someone else into the game. This could be done by sending the text message, "Welcome to the
Can make a
game,"
simple
to
hatch.
someone else's phone. If
Yeah,
someone
simple
received a
iron
text message
hatch.
from someone else who was in the game, then that meant that this person was now in the game too, and subject to all of the same
So
rules
should
and
I do
consequences of the game.
that?
If the person didn't find a protective item themselves,
Yeah, I think you do like
bring
too
another
high
person into the
here.
game, then they too would be dragged away.
Whoops.
The catch about the second was this. While the protective item, if found, could protect you indefinitely, so as long as you kept it with you, bringing someone else
I
into
do
the
2
game
bars, I
would only
think.
buy you a temporary grace period. The first time you brought someone into the game, you'd get a 2-week extension. Then only 1 week. Then only 1 week.
Wait,
Eventually,
no, that's not
the
gonna
grace
work.
period would get shorter and shorter until you barely bought yourself any time at all by bringing someone else into the game. By that time,
There we
you
go.
needed to have found your protective item. Even though I've always been something of an X-File, I didn't like hearing her talk about this stuff. So I told her it was a bunch of nonsense. You really think so? She asked. If it's true, it would explain what
Let's make the
police
main
found.
base all cements.
Imagine how cool that would be, to be able to curse anyone who messes with you by bringing them into the game. You could get rid of anyone, and no one would ever know. There was an edge in her voice I'd never heard before from Stephanie. She almost sounded intoxicated at the thought of it. Truth be told, it scared me a little. Don't go talking like that, I told her.
Hatch, hatch,
Stuff
hatch,
like
hatch,
that's for
hatch.
young people like you and me. We shouldn't go messing around with stuff like that. What if you got involved in it, and then it all turned out to be true? What would I do if something happened
That's
to you?
fine, I guess.
Honestly, I won't go messing around with that stuff.
Yeah, I guess that's fine. I could probably chuck a
She
few grenades
gave
down
me
there.
a funny look. I never thought you would be the kind of person to be scared of silly stuff like this, Jack. Well, I don't think it's right to mess around in stuff you don't understand, you know. I gave her a concerned look. Now promise me, Steph. Promise you won't go try it.
Come on.
She sighed in annoyance. Fine, fine. I won't play the scary cell phone game. Are you happy now? I told her I was. But truth be told, I was scared. I didn't believe her. In all the time I'd known her, I'd never seen her betray anyone or sleep around or anything. But she had always been a trickster and a liar, and would lie to anyone about anything if it got her ahead without hurting anyone else. But to be honest, I always thought that it was kind of cute and just accepted it as one of her quirks. But this time, it was serious. So, a few days later, when she came back and told us that she had joined a cell phone game, I was mad. What are you thinking, Stephanie? You promised me you wouldn't do that. Yeah, I know. It's not any big deal. I've already got it all planned out. Besides, if it's true and it works, it's too good of an opportunity to pass up. She held up a phone. Look, she said giddily. The text message was open on the screen, which read, "Welcome to the game." Kind of freaky, huh? I got it just after I sent a text at midnight, just like the girl said.
Oh man.
My jaw dropped. I was speechless and scared stiff. This game couldn't be for real, could it? Stephanie, if this is real, then you're in danger now. You've only got 2 weeks to find the protective item. I know. That's why I sent the text message to Rebecca. I'm going to find out if it's true or not. I hit the roof. You did what? But Stephanie, if this is real, then that makes you as good as a murderer. You cursed Rebecca. Now she could die because of you. Relax, Jack. I don't actually believe in any of this stuff. But even if I did, Rebecca's always been a big-time ass. It's not like she doesn't have it coming anyway. She giggled that same mischievous giggle of hers that I'd always loved. But this time, I wasn't loving any part of it. A couple of weeks passed, and nothing happened. But then, one day, Rebecca didn't show up at school. At lunchtime, Stephanie was sitting around with us as usual, when the assistant principal came to talk to us all with a megaphone. "May I have your attention, please?" Everyone got silent. "The police have reported that one of your fellow students, Rebecca, has gone missing." Stephanie's golden skin turned white. She froze. Her parents are very worried about her. If any of you know anything about this, please come and talk to me after school.
Chest right here.
Stephanie, I whispered.
Generator bank here.
I was very afraid for her. I was very afraid for what she might do. She looked at me and said, "Don't
Switch
say
here?
anything. Just don't."
I think it's use which switch for here, but
She got
I'll
up
just put it
and
here.
bolted from the lunchroom.
Not put it right here.
I chased after her.
Can I upgrade this?
Stephanie, what are you doing?
Can.
She kept jogging away from me.
Okay.
Her cell phone out. Don't try to stop me, Jack.
Um.
I'm going to
Okay.
need more time. I can get another week if I curse someone else, and that'll give me 3 weeks to find it. Stephanie, listen to yourself. Who are you going to curse?
Oh man, I needed
You
to.
curse
Okay.
someone else for
I can
another
put a hat
extra
right here.
time? Look what's happened to you. She was starting to cry. I know, damn it. But I know who I'm going to curse. No one's going to miss them. I
Steel
promise.
ladders, huh?
Stephanie, that's not right. You can't do it.
I
No
don't
one
need
deserves
steel
this.
ladders.
Let me help you.
Like what,
We
10
can
of
find
these?
protective objects for you together. She turned and showed me her cell phone. Her text outbox had a message which read, "Welcome to the game."
Start
She
filling
had
this
sent it
hole.
to Rottenbacher.
Bruh.
I started to weep. I grabbed onto her tightly as I could.
Where's the hatch?
Stephanie,
Go.
Stephanie, I love you. I'm so sorry. This isn't right. None of this is right. She held on to me and began to cry deeply as well. We held each other there for nearly an hour like that. I still remember it like it was yesterday. Then, that night, before we went home, we both resolved we would start looking for a protective item the next day. The next day, I was walking with Stephanie along the track after school when Rottenbacher approached us with his cell phone. He was furious. He held it up to her face. "Is this your idea of a joke?" he said, followed by some racial slurs. Truth be told, I felt Rottenbacher had the right to be a little angry. Sure, he was a Nazi pervert freak, but with all the whispers of murder going around, I couldn't imagine anyone being angry about getting a text like that. But even so, I wasn't about to let anyone talk to my girl that way.
Let's see.
Hey, buddy, watch your mouth. It's no way to
So
talk
we
to
have
a
3
lady.
auto turrets here.
Lady? Rodenbacher shouted. This whore's not a lady.
Damn.
She's an ass, and she tried to kill me. I bet you killed that other girl too, didn't you?
Alright.
She's missing because of you, isn't she? Stephanie began to cry. I pulled my arm back and punched as hard as I could at Rodenbacher's face. He stumbled backwards a few steps and grabbed his lip. From which trickled a little stream of blood. But he kept his composure. I halfway expected him to swing back at me, but he just stood there. After a moment, he spoke. You don't get it, do you, Stephanie? I'm already in the game. I always have been. You know the score. But unlike you, I never cursed anyone else. Bull crap, I said. If that's all true, then
Bull
how do you
honky.
Suddenly, I remember the Celise Rodenbacher wore around his leg that caused him to limp in agony, and what Stephanie had told me at lunch. Whenever a new protective item was discovered, whatever it was, it would cause its bearer to suffer. Your protective item? You have one. Stephanie's eyes lit up. It was clear that she had realized the same thing that I had. Rodenbacher smirked. That's right. So I just figured your girlfriend better know that she didn't get any additional time for trying to curse me. I've already been there and done that. Stephanie looked up at him with fear in her eyes. Days passed, and try as we might, Stephanie and I couldn't find anything that could qualify as a protective item. We were approaching the 2-week deadline, and she was looking more and more scared by the day. Her hair was a mess. Her usual bubbly personality was glum and distraught. She stared off into space during classes and prayed constantly.
Okay, so what do I need? What do I need? I need fuel. Need to grab the rest of my weapons.
Jack, I want you to sleep with me tonight. Stay with me all night. Don't let it get me. I couldn't refuse. I showed up at her house late that night and came in through a window. We slept together. It was bittersweet. She went to sleep
Fuel,
holding me,
weapons, bullets,
but I
probably
lay
food,
most of the night,
meds.
and waiting until I finally fell asleep around 4:30 in the morning from sheer exhaustion. The next day,
And I'll make some more steel too,
all I could think was,
so I can reinforce the bars.
I looked around frantically. She wasn't in the bed next to me. Stephanie! I said louder as I climbed out of bed and began to search for her. I walked into her kitchen. Don't be so loud, her voice said. It was Stephanie's. I turned around to see her sitting at a round table in
Just
the
put these
kitchen.
away real quick.
She was smiling and seemed as giddy as ever. I breathed a sigh of
I need
relief.
more concrete as well.
My parents have already gone to work, but I don't want the neighbors to get suspicious and say something. I wept with relief. It was over, and she was safe. Nothing had come for her. I ran across the kitchen floor and hugged her and kissed her all over.
I think 3 is enough.
Everything was perfect.
To
for
make
2
like,
weeks.
how many can I make? 43? I'll
I
take
came
it.
to school one day, and 9 of our classmates had disappeared, including Sam.
Ah, I don't have a
Everyone was
crucible in
in
there,
awe.
so I can't.
No one
I think
knew
I'm making
what
just a few
happened
more
to them
center bars.
or where they had gone. No one, except
Like
for
3
me
more.
and the person who had done it. Stephanie.
Hmm.
If the amount of time extended was
Um,
hard each time we brought someone into the game, then 9 people would have brought her just over 2 weeks, which meant that her
I
time
have a
would
pump,
be running
right?
out
Wait, I have
again
his level
tonight.
6. I think I put level 5 over
I
there.
confronted her about it after school. Stephanie, the police are getting serious. You can't do this anymore. And I can't watch you do this anymore. It's wrong. It's evil. She looked at me, silently.
Just put the barrel
I
extender on
still
it, just in
remember the
case.
look in her eyes that day. At this point,
That's all I'll
it had
need.
become clear to me that the girl I had known and
God.
loved was long gone. And what remained
Oh,
was
I
a
need more
soulless,
concrete.
wicked shell which
What do I
clung to
need? I
life
need more
and feared death
cement.
more than anything. But even so, I still loved her more than anything. She was my first and only girlfriend, and I couldn't let her go. I I couldn't let
Probably need
anything
more
happen
sand
to
too,
her.
so.
It's okay, she said. I won't do it anymore. I've accepted what I need to do, and I'm going to do it. No one else
Anything
is going to
else?
die because of me.
Food, water,
Stephanie,
meds.
are you sure? Maybe we
Should
can
have
still find a
food.
protective item for
The
you,
amount of
if
food.
not now.
4 bites.
Sadly, there's no use in running from it now.
And then what
I
else?
just
What
want
was
to
that
spend
other
the night
one?
with you tonight, okay?
Hackers
One
salvage
night together.
harvest? No.
That's all I ask.
Where are all my?
I was heartbroken.
Okay, whatever.
Everything was
Put
too
yucca juice in
melancholic
there.
and too melodramatic. I was so sad at hearing her words, at the thought of her being taken away. I threw up. I vomited and retched over and over again into a nearby garbage
Fuel.
can, trying to fight back the endless stream of tears. That night, she slept with me again. Sick, weak and tired, I passed out from pure exhaustion at 3 a.m.
Fuck.
Less than an hour later, though, I awoke with a start. Stephanie was gone. I sat up and looked around in terror.
Yeah, I don't need any of that. Just really just need slugs.
I'm sorry
I
for
need all
lying to you
this.
again, but I'm not ready to die yet. The chill
Maybe an
went down
AP.
my spine.
We'll try out
I
the slugs too.
continued to read. I figured out what I need to do. Don't worry, as I promised, no one else is going to die because of me.
Fuel.
What could she be thinking?
And
I
engines.
looked around my room. Suddenly, I noticed that the 45 caliber my father had bought for me for my 18th birthday
2 engines.
was
I have
missing
no
from
fuel.
it,
Oh god.
and everything
I
made
think I have some in the truck.
perfect sense. That's why she wanted to spend the night with me tonight. She wanted my gun. She was planning to go after Rottenbacher and take his protective item. As fast as I could, I threw on some clothes and bolted for my truck. I sped off towards Rottenbacher's apartment. When I got there, the lock had been shot off, and there were voices inside. I pushed the door open. What's going on here?
How many can I
demanded.
make?
I
99.
looked around.
That's good.
Stephanie was holding Rottenbacher at gunpoint with my 45.
But honestly, they don't give me XP, so they may not be worth making.
There were whips and chains scattered around the bedroom floor. Rottenbacher was stomping around in long-sleeve pajamas and cursing at her in his typical neo-Nazi form, screaming at her about home invasion and calling the police and this and that. He was even wearing that stupid armband. It was obvious this guy was a lunatic fanatic. Stephanie screamed at him. Shut the hell up! She fired around at the wall behind him and winced. I remember my ear ringing from the loudness of the gunshot and a sharp pain in my inner ear, but I was too tense to worry about it at the moment. Now,
What
give me that
the?
barbed torture thing you're always wearing.
Oh
Tell me
man.
right now.
I just used steel to reinforce that one.
Malice.
Whoops. And I just realized I need to make the hatch.
Rebecca stood
Oof.
fast for a moment,
How do I
and
make the
slowly
hatch?
began to remove his pajama leggings.
Vault
"You're
hatch.
making a big mistake," he said. "You should just accept
Steel,
what things
spring,
are
and count.
and
That's
die with
not
dignity.
hard to make
You're
at
not
all.
going to get away with this."
Okay.
He removed the Celise from his leg,
These in here.
and handed it to her. Immediately, she slipped it onto her leg with one hand, fumbling with my pistol as she tightened it until it hurt, and her own leg began to bleed a little. "Let's go, Jack," she whispered, and turned to leave. I started to walk out with her. From the apartment, I heard Rottenbacher shouting, "You won't get away with this. He's going to come for you, and he's going to drag you off to hell for what you've done. You're going to pay for all those kids." I could see that she was sobbing a little as we
Did
walked
I
away.
reinforce these ones already? I haven't.
I was sick. I was disgusted with everything. I was disgusted with Stephanie for being so cruel and selfish. And I was disgusted
Okay.
for myself for seeing all of this, and seeing the signs, and not doing anything to stop it. But at least now,
And then I'm also going to.
as we walked back to my truck, I said a small prayer for Rottenbacher in the hopes that
Hmm.
we could find a new protective item within 2 weeks. He may
Maybe.
have been a racist bugger, but in a way, he was still better
Not
than
yeah.
Stephanie. If what he said about never cursing anyone else was true, And he didn't deserve to die just for
Probably
that. I drove Stephanie
this would
home.
be better. Like,
She was
this position
exhausted.
is probably a great
I
position.
would have given her a kiss on the cheek, but I was too sick and just wanted the whole ordeal to be over. Good night, I whispered to her. Good night, Jack. I love you, she whispered back, and climbed out of my truck and went back to her house. I started to drive home, exhausted from the day's events. Suddenly, my cell phone began to vibrate. I picked it up.
Get wrecked, Jack.
It was a call from Stephanie.
I have no wood.
Hello? The first thing I heard was a shriek, followed by what sounded like the noise of pounding at a door.
Okay.
Jack, help! He's here! He's here! And he's coming for
Fort
me!
bites.
What?
Recog.
Hold on, Steph.
Yep.
I pulled a U-turn
Learn
in
on
the
elixir.
truck and
Yep.
sped off back towards her home.
Sheesh.
Stephanie was becoming
Moonshine.
frantic.
Take that.
Suddenly, on the other
9
end of the
millimeter.
room, I heard the sound of a door being bashed in, followed by another shriek.
Oh, I have steel in here.
I could hear Stephanie screaming at the top of her lungs. A hideous, blood-curdling scream. I still remember every moment of it perfectly. And I remember her
Okay,
screams
I need
word
wood
for word.
real quick.
No, I don't want to die. Adrenaline surged through my heart, and I floored the accelerator.
Hear
No,
that?
No, stop! She screamed again, and I heard what sounded like the phone hitting the floor, and Stephanie's scream getting further and further away.
Okay.
And then, dead air. Stephanie, answer me, damn it.
Let's head back to the house. Grab
No
some
response.
wood.
I hung up and called the police.
Grab some steel.
When I arrived at Stephanie's house,
What did I want to make? Iron hatch. I can make it. I can make it.
I parked my car on the lawn and jumped out, carrying my .45 caliber pistol with me. I ran inside, searching the halls. Everything was in slow motion. Then I came to
And
Stephanie's
so I
bedroom.
cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head, and I feel it or need it. I feel a peculiar, And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high, and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah. And I also need fuel. Yeah, hey, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on?
I could hear the sounds coming in the distance.
Hatch.
Days passed, then weeks, then months.
I need this, and also this for, right?
They
Nope.
questioned me time and time again.
Springs.
And every time my stories were all the same. I told them the truth as I knew it. As unbelievable as
Vault
it was.
hatch.
I don't
2
think they
minutes.
believed me. But
So
all of the
it's
evidence
that
supported
away,
my
that
story,
away.
and there was nothing to implicate me in any of the crimes. So at length,
Keep these on me, I
things
guess.
gradually went back to normal. Our class eventually recovered from the losses of
Yeah.
so many of our classmates. And over time, my mind kind of accepted what had
Put
happened
this clay away.
until it seemed like a distant dream.
I need wood and fuel.
But there was one thing that still bothered me through it all. And that was rotten
I
tobacco.
should have grilled meat somewhere.
Had been exactly right. Even though Stephanie had
I
taken
don't.
Celise, he never vanished in the way that she and the others did. But there is one thing that I do know, and that is, to this very day, if you
Tons of
ever see
salmon.
Rottenbacker, he's still always wearing
I'll do
that
that
red
tuna.
Nazi swastika armband.
I thought I had fuel in here. I do have fuel in here. I'm
Growing up,
stupid.
I never questioned the strange corn the Abernathy family grew. Every year, it was
Oh, I
far
need
taller
wood.
than any other field
Oh,
anyone
crap.
had ever seen. The local townfolk tried to get the Abernathy family to spill the trick to getting an insane harvest year after year. After a while, the Abernathys stopped going into town.
I mean,
Rumours
so let me
said
just
it was
grab the
because
fuel before I
entire
forget.
family was in poor health for some reason. When one was spotted, they looked sickly and thin. The only member of the family anyone ever saw was Jude. He was a tall, friendly man who always could spare some change or treats for children. My mother told me Jude was distantly related. He would sometimes drop by from time to time to see how our family was doing or to help with chores around the house. I grew
I'll
up in
replant them
farm
later.
country. Less than 1,000 people in town. The houses old and on the verge of falling over. There was nothing for a kid to do on summer break aside from fishing and swimming in the creek. I was so bored, and at the end of summer, the fields about ready to be harvested in a few short weeks, and I would be back in school. I was desperate for anything to do when Jude's truck came
Yeah,
down
so I'm
the
gonna
drive
just
to our
drop
small
my car
one-room
off
house.
somewhere near.
Ma and Pa aren't here. They're at Auntie's place, I told Jude when he started to get out of the truck. I tried
I
my
just say
best to
maybe I'll
ditch
park
my
it there,
accent
but I
my
don't have a way
entire
there
life.
right now.
I wanted to move away when I was old enough,
So
and thought the accent might have people in the city
I probably don't
put
need to
down on
park
me.
it too far.
Still, some words
I'll
I
probably
stuck to
just
using.
stash it back here and it'll be
I felt
fine.
disrespectful
Hopefully,
calling
nah,
my
I don't
parents
trust that
anything
actually.
but Ma and Pa. Oh, that's all right. I was
Okay,
coming down to
just
ask
move this
you
way.
for help.
Maybe there's a
Trigger
passing
got
gas right
off
here.
and got lost in the
Fuel
field again.
anyways.
He's always liked you. Can you help me
I
get
think
him
right
out
here will
there?
be better.
Jude asked me after I approached his truck.
Like right here.
Trigger was an old
Should be
mutt that I
fine.
loved. I couldn't have a dog because my ma was allergic, but she let me play with Trigger as much as I wanted outside. and we
Oh,
arranged
I
for
need
new
to go
clothes,
back for the
so she
freaking
wouldn't get
hatch.
into any sneezing fits.
Aw, crap.
He was a good dog, but up there in years. Being half blind meant
Nope.
he might be trapped inside the cornfield forever if someone didn't help him
So
out.
this one as well.
Yeah, sure. I got nothing else to do. I nodded and climbed inside the other side of the truck. Jude brought along chocolate bars to share. They half melted in the sun, but to a kid who barely got sweets, they tasted just fine. The roads haven't been repaired for years, so we bumped along to the old Abernathy place. Pulling up the long dirt driveway, I saw an older woman sitting on the porch. She didn't even look over at us. I
Wiring
know I should
tool.
respect my elders.
I'm
She
gonna put a
gave me the
relay. I'm gonna put
jitters
this relay
just
right
staring
there.
off into space like that. For a
It's
while,
not
we
gay if
called
it's a
the trigger
relay.
outside the field, while
And
that
give me
old
the
woman sat
wire
so
tool.
very still, not looking at us. She might as well be deaf if she didn't react to the ruckus we made. I think we gotta go inside and get him, Jude finally said.
And then
I agreed. We couldn't get lost if we stuck to the rows in the corn. After all, you just need to walk
Okay.
in one direction long enough, and you'll get out of the field eventually. I let
so
Jude lead the way, showing me where he thought he'd seen Trigger earlier. The corn was so tall. I strained my neck trying to see the top when we started to walk along the rows. I knew I was short, but even a fully grown man will be dwarfed by this corn. Since I grew up with this field, always being so tall, I'd never thought anything was strange about it until I went inside. Taking a few steps in, I noticed how cool it felt compared to the outside of the
Lock.
stalks. I didn't hear any bugs chirping
Lock.
or anything aside from Jude walking in front of me. Sometimes we tried calling for Trigger again while looking to see if he left any tracks for us to follow.
lock.
I kept walking, calling out every once
Lock.
in a while. We'd gotten pretty far inside the
Push
field
it on.
when I heard a noise. My phone
Okay.
was trying to listen for the sound again.
I need refuel.
I
I'm going
thought
to
it was
refuel.
rustling
Turn
somewhere
on.
just beyond my line
There
of
we go.
sight. Did you hear something?
It's
I
on.
asked, staring off into the corn. Jude stopped to listen for a while. When the sound didn't come again, he shook his head. It must have just been the wind. How old are you going to be this year, Ty? Jude
Why
asked
is
me
it not
after a few
being?
minutes
Why is it
of
not
walking
working?
again. 13, I answered back without a thought of why he was asking. Jude sometimes asks
Oh, shit.
questions for the sake of talking. That's a good age. You know, back in the day.
Does
you
it
might
not
be an
work?
adult by
Do
now.
I have to wire it
I'm
directly
sure
to the
I've grown a
switch?
lot in the past few years. Going to be as tall as me soon. I nodded, not really listening or paying any attention of where we were going. For a nearly blind and old as dirt dog, Trigger sure did cover some ground. Shouldn't we try and head back? Get some food for him to smell and lure him out? I
Okay.
suggested. In a few minutes,
We'll try it.
there was something pretty cool coming up.
Okay,
I wanted
I'm
to
not
show
gonna have
you
time to get that
before I
hatch. Actually,
Warning bells in my head faintly went off, but I
we're gonna
dismissed
connect
them.
these real quick and go back for the
This
hatch because
was
we
way
actually
back
need
when
that hatch.
I've
we
known
wanna
him for
survive.
my entire life. My parents trusted him, and he'd helped us
Okay.
out a lot in the past.
Hopefully it works.
You know, I got Trigger for you.
Oh
I
god,
heard you
I'm
wanted
not gonna
a
have
dog,
time.
So I adopted him from the old Kelly farm. He had gotten too old to be a good farm dog, and I stopped them from just dumping him off on the side of the road. I thought if I had him, he might spend more time with me.
Yeah, you know what? There's no
Thinking
shot.
about this,
I'm
but
just gonna have to survive in here.
I didn't know the name
Crap.
of the feeling in my stomach. I pushed it down, reminding myself.
Back
that
it
this was
up,
Jude after
backing
all.
up, backing
Man
up,
who
backing
saw
up,
me
backing
grow
up, backing up. Alright,
Not a distant
this is
relative.
gonna have to do.
Nothing was wrong, and I was just a little freaked out, being in the weird
Oh,
cornfield
God.
the whole town spoke about. Jude paused to turn to me, his cold blue eyes looking over to make sure I was still following. He held out his hand like he had done 1,000 times before, and like all the other times, I
I'll say
reached
that's
out to
pretty good
take it
position. Oh
without
god.
a second thought.
Here they come.
We walked a few steps forward to a clearing inside the corn.
Okay.
Seeing an empty space
Now.
made me realize just how tall the stalks really were. It wasn't natural how high they reached. In the middle of the circle clearing was a
I
chair.
didn't get a chance.
A
Okay.
single wooden chair just sitting in front of us, empty.
We're gonna keep this on us.
My stomach turned again, and I gripped Jude's hand for comfort before I realized
Pistol.
this man was the one who led me
Nope,
to
not
this
this. I need
place.
this.
I looked up at
We'll
him,
try the slugs.
expecting an answer.
Fort bites.
He didn't
use-
even meet my gaze. I wish
I-
we
does
had
it
more time
stack?
together, you know.
It
I
does.
thought of you as my own little brother, but there isn't anyone else who can get on short notice, and they have been squawking for something to eat.
Oh, give me
His
that.
tone was serious, and I felt my hands start to sweat. I let out a small.
I'm
light
drunk as
sigh,
shit. Oh shit.
convinced this was some sort of
Does
prank.
this stack?
What else would it be?
It does. Sweet.
Jude, this isn't funny. Let's go back. I begged and started to try and take my hand away. He gripped so tightly I couldn't take my hand back. I soon started to panic. Digging my feet into the soft dirt, I used all my weight to pull back to get nowhere. For some reason, they want us to explain a little to the ones we bring over here. The last time we brought someone into the field for them, they didn't say what it was all about. They made the
I really
weirdest
need
kind of
these.
ruckus for months.
Put the fuel
What
away.
were we even talking about? My voice
Not
was
gonna need the
shrill
wrench or the
clear.
shovel.
There
probably
are
not the
things
pick
in
either.
corn. We don't know what they are yet. Only the Abernathy family can give them permission to eat once blood has been spilled. My theory is the corn is like a hatching ground for them. That's why it's so tall. It keeps them hidden from prying eyes. They appear right as the corn is tall enough to keep them hidden and leave when we need to harvest. We get a plentiful yield every year at the cost of feeding them. I was still struggling, and my wrist felt like
Might
I was
work
going
out-
to break it.
actually work out pretty well.
So hard. My entire body felt cold. This
Did they
man
fuck up the
wasn't
ramp
the
already?
Jude I've known my entire life. I didn't know who he was. The person I grew up knowing was a mask that fooled everyone around him. Please, let me go home, I croaked, hot tears starting to fall. He finally
Jeez, I'm
looked
really
down at me,
thirsty.
a half smile on his face. My entire body froze up, and I was seconds away from getting sick. The look on his face was as if he was staring down a 3-course meal after starving for days. It was a look no one had ever given me before, and one I never
Gonna
wanted
be a
to
little
see
risky.
again. Before they come here,
Ladders.
how about you spend some time with me? He asked, still with that awful smile on his face.
Maybe like 5.
Being a child, I didn't understand what he could have planned. All I knew is I was terrified. I thought back of school, trying to think of any advice teachers gave me to deal with a situation like this. They said if a strange man approached you, to run and get an adult, or scream.
Cat right there.
Screaming
Can't
would
right there
do
either.
nothing, and I couldn't get my hand free. Not wanting any of what he was going to do, I let myself turn completely feral. I screamed and thrashed, trying to get away.
And then
Jude looked confused, and he reached a hand towards me to hold me still. I snapped
a
at
few
him,
more.
missing the first time.
in case.
The second time, my teeth sank into flesh. My screams muffled, but his rang out through the
Oh
field.
shit.
He shook, trying to get me off. I knew when he did, he might hurt me. I kept my mouth clamped down hard as I tried kicking at his
Oh, I should eat
shins.
vitamins.
I'll admit,
Tell me I can make that jump
I
again.
didn't have a plan beyond doing as much
Oh, I
damage as
suck
could,
though. I suck so
then
much.
running. Giving
But
up on trying
I
to
can jump
fire
up
me
here.
off,
Perfect.
he gave me a sharp smack. trying to
I think
get me to
vitamins
release his
prevent
bleeding
infection.
hand.
Oh fuck.
My head was swimming and I was dizzy. Any second now, he would start hitting harder.
Oh
and I
shit,
needed
shit,
to
shit, shit, shit,
decide
shit, shit.
whether to let go and run or not. My rescue came in the form of
Yeah,
something
I don't think I like the
never
burst
expected.
mod on this.
Trigger came bolting out from the other side of the clearing, barking
Let's
his
go
head
ahead
off.
and loot what we can.
Jumped at Jude and latched onto his leg. Now he had me biting his hand and Trigger thrashing and ripping his pants.
Actually, it's not bad.
The old dog had
Even
never
at
been
mid-range.
barked before.
Oh, I don't think I have
He
any
liked
needles and
Jude,
threads.
and I never imagined he would attack him, or anyone for that matter. I was beyond thankful. With some regret, I let go, tasting blood in my mouth. Turning on my heels, I ran down to where we'd come from as fast as my legs would carry me. I didn't want to leave Trigger behind, but I had no choice. I hoped it would be safe and that I
Abrasion.
could come back with some help. Running through the corn, the
Still need
stalks
2 from
slapped
these
my
for now.
face. I could hear Jude screaming and cursing up a storm behind me. He used words I'd never heard before, and if my mother was there, she would beat him down for such language in front of a child. My chest strained against my fast pace. I didn't understand it. We hadn't really walked that far. I should be seeing a way out by now. I covered a lot of ground, and yet I didn't see where the corn stopped. Suddenly, my foot caught, and I tripped, falling hard. Panting, I sat up, and my body tensed when I heard something close by walking around. I tried being as silent as I could, hoping I wouldn't be seen through the stalks. When a wet, cold
Why am I so
feeling bumped
dehydrated?
against my back, I was too scared to even scream. My heart beat frantically when a flood of relief came surging through my body. Trigger found me, somehow getting away from Jude without any injuries. I pressed my face into his fur, giving silent thanks for him saving me. Slowly, trying my very best not to make any noise, I started along through the massive stalks, fully aware of every sound around me. Trigger stayed matching my pace, and I kept a hand on his back so he knew I was still there and not going to leave him. Aside from being scared, I was so angry. Jude had been family. The entire time, he was just pretending. For what? Were there really things in the corn wanting blood, or was Jude just crazy?
Are my
wanted
shits out of
answers,
ammo?
but I mostly wanted
I think
to
they
get
are.
the hell out of there to find an adult I could trust to take Jude in. As the time passed, I sweated
they're out of
through
ammo.
shirt in fear. I was getting closer to a sound I recognized. A clucking sound. I didn't think the Abernathy family kept chickens. I still went closer to the sounds, hoping it led to the way out. Keeping walking forwards, I only saw more corn. Trigger stopped us. The hair on his back stood, and he grew tense. A very low growl came from him, and I frantically started to look around, seeing if Jude found us. That's when I saw it. Something I'm not entirely certain of what it was to this day. Jude wasn't lying. There was something in the corn. The thing was massive, somewhat hidden in the stalks. It was a dark red, so dark it was nearly black. I darted a few feet away from me, back further into the field. At first, I didn't think I'd seen anything. The stress was getting to me, and I was just imagining things, until I looked over my shoulder behind me, and then looked up. Staring
Another
down at me
abrasion.
was a pair of red eyes belonging to the biggest bird I've ever seen. And yet, it wasn't a bird. A sharp, powerful beak looked as if it could crack bones. It was bird
Holy.
shaped, but birds simply were not that big. It wasn't as tall as the corn, but it still was nearly triple my height. It was the same deep red colour as the one I'd briefly seen. The sunlight reflected off his feathers, giving them an oily shine. I swallowed, trying to wet my dry throat. The thing moved its head around, looking at me. I was too scared to even move. Finally, it raised its head towards the sky and opened its beak, letting out a deafening screech that sounded like a horrible mixture between a train horn and a goose. Soon, the same sound joined it, coming from all sides around me. It wasn't just one of these creatures, and Jude did say they were hungry.
I could post up here, low-key.
To make my luck so much worse, he found us. I stood, shaking, looking up at the massive bird creature when movement caught my eye. I saw him limping towards me. He was injured, but all hope still left me. I couldn't escape him and these birds. There you are. Christ, you really shouldn't have run. Now that they found you, all I gotta do is say the word. You just needed to stay in the clearing with me.
Mom's the
I would
word.
have needed to feed you to them at some point, but at least you could have lived for a few hours. Even being surrounded by
Post
monsters,
up here.
Trigger was brave enough to growl. That
Come
got
on.
some of my strength back. I glared at him.
Why can't I make this
pictured him
jump?
pretending
There we go.
feeding me to these birds. Looking at his bloody hand, I wondered if I could outrun him injured.
Honestly, I think
I
I'm just gonna
couldn't
post up
outrun
here.
these bird creatures if he
No, you
decided to make
don't.
the
No,
choice
you
after me
don't.
And told them I was fair game. Then an idea came to me. I looked up again at the massive
And
dark
the birds,
creature,
if the vultures come, they
in
shouldn't be a
my
problem.
eyes, both of us thinking the same thing. Jude
Might be an
said
easy blood
that
moon.
only his family could
The shotgun
tell these
turrets actually
creatures
did some
to us,
work.
and we were related in some way. It was worth trying. You can have him, I told the creature, looking over at Jude with hate in my eyes. His face grew pale. He took a few steps away from me, realizing what I'd just done.
Look at these guys.
Shaking his head, it was his turn to be too frightened to speak. He raised a hand in front of himself, as if it could protect him from what was going to happen. Slowly, more and more of those creatures came. Despite their size, they moved silently through the field. Jude was surrounded, and none of them were looking in my direction. The moment before those massive creatures bolted forwards to claim their meal, I turned away, unable to watch. I heard the sounds, though. He screamed. For a few seconds. Then a gargling sound, before horribly ripping and crunching. As I kept walking, those monsters squawked and screeched out to all the others hidden in the corn.
No, my game crashed, bro. Gosh,
I found
dang
my
it.
way out after a long while of walking. I was not going to risk asking for help by the house, so I walked a few miles back into town.
Alright, shouldn't be long.
My parents discovered I was missing at that point, and most of the small population.
There's a
was
terrible
looking
reason
for
why
me.
the Abernathy's horn grows so
I was
tall.
returned to my parents, with Trigger coming with me.
Let's
Now
do
I was in shock.
Jeff the
I
Killer
didn't even speak to tell them what happened
versus
to
Jane the Killer. There we go. And Mr. Creepypasta, 10 years ago.
Accurately an average height, lanky, pale man.
Average height,
The
lanky,
skin of
pale
his
man.
face is pulled impossibly tight from scarring. His eyes
Possibly
stared
tight from
blankly at
scarring.
the ceiling, never
Blankly
lifting
at the
his eyes.
ceiling. Can't even
His mouth
close.
was permanently ripped into a smile across his face.
Permanent.
It could be argued that his killing spree has finally brought an end to him.
Could be argued.
The police finally
I
traced
wouldn't,
the
though.
case of the most twisted mass murderer that the world has ever seen.
That shit's shut.
Maybe karma stepped in and sealed his fate.
Karma's a bitch.
All but true.
Homicide.
Or are they?
Simple. Cause
Dun
of death,
dun.
severe blood loss due to disembowelment.
No man can die in a burning building and not get burned.
Ooh, different voice actors.
Look at the guy's face.
Pretty good, pretty good. Stepping up the game. This was 10 years ago. Dun, 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 dun. Honestly, this Horde Night's going pretty cake so far.
Hey man, are you awake?
Yeah, I am. What?
I think that's Creeps McPasta right
Honestly,
there.
I never could in a hospital bed like this. Yeah, so.
That's pretty cool.
Well, hey, what happened to you anyway? I mean, why the bandages all over your face?
I was, burned.
Damn. Well, that sucks. How did that happen?
Doesn't matter anymore.
Doesn't matter anymore. Nah, I mean,
What
that's
about
Jeff the
you?
Killer.
Oh,
Who's
no.
this supposed to be?
Well,
I guess they're
I
in
don't have
jail
any
or
bones,
in
but
hospital.
You probably can't see that, can you? I had a bit of a car wreck. I got my leg caught and broke it. So I'm wide up to this
Probably the
bed.
hospital. Yeah, hospital.
I'd say I'm fine, but the doctors want to keep me
So,
on.
Dun,
You
dun,
can't
dun.
move at all.
What? No, I'm kind of stuck to the heart monitor and lift thing. Why?
Good.
Hey, what are you doing? Should you be getting up?
No, he's gonna kill
Well, it's
Creeps
ever
McPasta.
A burn wound before on someone's face.
Jeff the Killer, no, Jeff the Killer, don't do it.
Nurse?
When it reaches 3 a.m., I'm gonna call Jeff the Killer.
Everyone scream at my face. Doesn't anyone find it beautiful anymore?
Are you crazy? You can't do that to an IV. You'll kill me. You'll kill me.
Did you ever have that little feeling? You know you really shouldn't do something, but you really just can't help yourself.
No! No, help! Help!
Jeff the Killer killed Creeps McPasta. And he said it! How long is this? It's only an hour.
Doctors and nurses found the patient with a piece of duct tape over his mouth to prevent him from screaming or calling for help. The poor man's stomach had been ripped open by what the coroner's report would later reflect. Someone's bare hands. Fingerprinted above his bed in red. I'll be waiting. Go to sleep.
Dun dun.
Jeff walked down the empty street on
His
the
calling
outskirts
card.
of this town that he had not visited in years. His hometown. Memories began to conflict with the feeling that constantly dominated his mind. Jeff had come to love the feeling.
Alright, my game
There
crashed
was
and
a
we're back.
subtle pulling now, a small tugging at the back of his mind, reminding him that he had something to focus on. Soon,
Maybe I should set those search faces
he
this
would
way.
need to spill more blood.
If the birds do come.
He walked along the sidewalk past the bus stop. This was the same bus stop that he had a fragmented memory of.
I think I'm gonna do
Sound
that.
of wheels on concrete, a bully, knives,
Come on.
the feeling.
On top, jump. On top,
The
jump.
feeling was growing
Jump.
stronger,
There we go.
but the fragmented
Oh,
memories were coming
they've
together.
learned. What the fuck?
Jeff remembered Randy. More accurately,
No, not the turret!
Jeff remembered the hatred that he had for the boy. Randy had destroyed his family, his face. Randy had broken him.
Well, point one. Okay. No, I don't want that because it's just gonna take all my XP. Alright, we'll just deal with the birds then.
Again, if it were possible. Jeff stopped. He was home. He noticed a condemned sign posted by the city on the door. The house looked vacant and derelict from the outside, but Jeff picked up the key that was always kept under the rug, which was now covered in a blanket of dirt and dust, and he entered the house. If he was the first one to get home before his parents or brother did, he always let himself in with a spare key that his folks had got for him. He looked around the house, and everything seemed
The shotgun is
as if
nasty.
he had just left the house the day before. Not a single
I haven't used a lot of
taken down.
shotgun
Jeff
ammo,
fought
so I
back
might
the
just use
urge to
shotgun
call
ammo.
out to his parents. He knew that he would not be getting a response. He sought to that all so many years ago.
Where'd your head go, bud?
The moonlight from outside beamed in through Jeff's kitchen and
Oh, that helmet didn't do much for you, huh? Sheesh.
TV and furniture remained undisturbed. The plastic plants
Oh,
were
there's
carried
two
as
steel on that,
symbolized
pretty good.
touch to the museum that was Jeff's past life.
What does the deep laceration do to me?
Jeff expected the power to be out in the
Max
entire
health lowered.
house, but to his astonishment,
And I think I get
the digital
the.
clock
Am I
in Lou's
bleeding?
old bedroom glowed in eerie blue, showing the correct time and current date.
No, you don't.
Just go to sleep.
Was what Jeff heard in his mind, echoing, becoming faint, as he remembered
Another
everything
one.
that happened.
Okay,
Part of
maybe.
him just wanted to cry over the loss
Just
of
get
his
back
brother, but
inside.
another
Yeah, I'm gonna get back inside.
the feeling felt no remorse.
Jump. Okay.
As Jeff was about to explore the rest of the house, he came across his dad's liquor cabinet and pulled out a bottle of whiskey, a stubby glass, and began drinking. Who would go through all this
Give me
trouble
that, give me-
and
give me
not
that.
have the power shut off? Doesn't the city order a
Picked up
house
a frame.
which is condemned to have its power cut off and its water disconnected? Jeff thought. Jeff's mind could register that something didn't seem right.
No, the loot is too valuable.
Shaking to put the pieces
I
together.
can't leave the loot to be.
The feeling held any deep cognition at bay. Already it was 3:50 a.m. as Jeff sat in the dark, in total silence.
Jeffrey? Is that you, honey?
Are they showing my shit? Okay.
Jeff recognized the voice. It was soothing, gentle, all too familiar. The glass shattered to the ground. In a flash, Jeff had his knife withdrawn from his pocket, pointing it at the woman who was the first person to startle him since he was a teenager. His gaze remained fixed on her face. He knew what he was seeing was impossible. He remembered,
Do I have
albeit
pipe
in
bombs
pieces,
on me?
what
No.
had happened 11 years
My
ago.
game crashed
He
again,
remembered
bro. What the
murdering his
deuce?
parents. And yet this woman's warm and smiling face beamed back at him. It was Jeff's mom, Margaret.
Mommy?
Jeff spoke as though he were a child who just got out of a nightmare and sought comfort from his mother.
Yes.
We're gonna throw
it's
food
me.
pipe bombs.
The words burrowed through Jeff's black heart. He seemed to remember.
I thought you were... You...
It's okay, my sweetie. You were just having a bad dream. Mommy's just fine, see?
I didn't mean to do anything to you or Dad. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Jeff, your father and I know you too well. We know you would never do anything to hurt us. The only thing you ever killed us with is your kindness.
Aww.
Jeff, tears falling from his eyes, which had long remained dry and near lifeless, looked over his mother's face.
Really?
Really.
Perfect.
I'm gonna go check on your brother, and I'll come tuck you in. You just finish your
Game
dinner
data.
and
Loading
I'll
game
charge
data.
some. You had a long night.
Margaret kissed her son's forehead. She gently covered Jeff with a quilt as he watched her intently.
Go to sleep.
Wait. What did you say?
She smiled once more, one last time, before vanishing just as quickly as she appeared, leaving Jeff with that last loving image and so many questions. Was that some kind of a ghost? A dream? Was it the feeling playing tricks with his mind? Jeff didn't move.
Go to sleep.
His father, Peter, came in, brandishing a large metal pipe, his guts still hanging out where his son had disemboweled him.
Hey.
Jeff woke up screaming, gasping. He was all right, but he was still in his house. Everything was still in place. He rolled off the couch, wiped the sweat from his face. It was obvious that Jeff was going insane. He was about to head out at the crack of dawn. The phone rang.
Who the fuck could that be?
caller ID displayed the name.
Lou. Hello? Hello? Lou? Hello?
I'm coming for you, Jeff.
Who the fuck?
Jeff sat in the darkest corner of
Oh,
the dimly
jeez.
lit biker bar, hood over his head. He scans the small crowd that has gathered over the night. The bartender makes note of the night being slower than usual to one of the bar patrons. He throws a glance towards Jeff. Jeff, lost in his thoughts, continues to survey the crowd. The larger, taller man goes over to where Jeff is sitting.
What can I get you, son?
Pitcher of beer. Bottle of Jim Beam. Please.
On the rocks, or just with the shot glass?
Jeff's fingers ran across the edge of the knife in his pocket. A thin cut formed on his finger, the blood reminding him of his lust for the sweet sight.
Fuckers. All of them. Not a single one of them worth the spit they're drinking. It's so simple. It would be so quick.
Uh-huh. Who? Hold on, I'll see if he's in. Phone call for Jeff. I'm looking for a Jeff. Here. Don't take forever. We need this phone.
Who is it? Hey! Hello? Hello?
No response. However, Jeff did find out who was calling him. At the far end of the building, a beautiful woman who was wearing a blind man's sunglasses and dressed in all black looked over at Jeff, grinning maliciously, taunting him, her iPhone glowing in her hand. She waved at him with a teasing smirk across her face. She left a few dollar bills on the bar counter and walked off with her phone. By the end of the evening, Jeff was in no shape to go back to his hellish home, so he stumbled out of the tavern and checked into a ratty motel for the night. Once inside the lobby, a beautiful woman in a red dress leaving very little to the imagination approached him.
Hey there, sweetie. Looking for something? I think I can help you find it.
Really?
Maybe I could, if you have $50 on you.
Jeff withdrew his hand from his hoodie, which he'd been using to
Oh,
keep
shit.
him warm from the chilled night air.
This is a
He
mistake.
placed his
Fuck the
finger in
loot.
his mouth,
I'm gonna die.
his teeth, pulling the cut that he'd made earlier wider open. The blood on his tongue reminded him that the previous dark-haired woman had distracted him from choosing a target at the bar, reminding him that the blood of this woman might just do for revenge.
Let's see.
Jeff tossed the hooker.
Oh,
over
I
the
don't have a
coals,
splint.
and they both went
Fuck.
to sleep. A.m. The noise from the late-night drivers zooming past in their cars masked the final sounds of empty passion from Jeff's hotel room. The woman moved herself to the edge of the bed to stand and get dressed,
I might save my shotgun ammo then.
watching her from behind her back. His hoodie lay open on the covers beside him. Jeff eyed the
I can
knife
mass produce.
and the pale skin of the woman as she retrieved her clothing from the floor. His mind went from
The other kind of a
fantasy
9mm.
to fantasy. The knife could easily slice her throat, and he could watch her fearfully choke to death on her own blood. Or perhaps he could simply slide the knife between the ribs of her back and watch as her breathing slowed to death from her own internal bleeding.
Go to sleep.
The woman turned about to match eyes with the killer. They looked intently at one another, neither breaking the lock on each other's eyes.
Go to...
Something was wrong. Jeff was distracted. The woman, pulling on the last of her clothing, laid a kiss on Jeff's scarred mouth. Jeff's world began to swim, and things began to fade. Black.
Broken arm? What do I need for this?
You go to
Untouched
sleep, huh?
Jeff sat up with a start. He grabbed at his jacket till he realized that it was no longer on the covers next to him. He was also no longer on the covers. Jeff glanced about in all directions. He was again fully clothed, but in the kitchen of his old home. From as far as Jeff could gather, he must have been brought here again, or the feeling was really getting to him. Was all of the other day a dream? Was he really in this house the whole time? Jeff searched for the voice that had spoken to him, expecting to see his mother again, or his decomposing father. But the voice came from a younger man, bottle in hand, and covered in rags. The young man glanced up at Jeff. It was Lou.
Lou? I can't believe it.
Believe it, bro. Man, my side still hurts like a motherfucker after you stabbed me. But there's one thing you forgot. If you're gonna stab anyone, let alone your own flesh and blood, do it in a vital area, not a non-vital, dumbass!
Jeff was almost at a loss for words. This was impossible. Of everyone that Jeff had killed over the years, he could remember Lou. Lou looked him in the eyes when he died. Jeff remembered sliding the knife into Lou's chest. He remembered the blood on the walls from his hands as he ran out of the house. Lou didn't scream or cry. Lou just watched Jeff as he died, as if he was expecting this to happen. Jeff remembered the feeling left him completely for the last time at that point. He remembered the feeling of regret.
Lou, I'm sorry that I tried to kill you. How in the world did you?
How did I stop myself from bleeding, you ask? Well,
He got up, still staggering from the tequila that he was drinking, lifted up his shirt, and showed his brother the place on his side.
while Mom and Dad were asleep, I went to our kitchen, turned on one of the gas burners, and I cauterized it. A little something you learn from watching a few episodes of ER, House, and some of those other medical shows you come across. It hurt like hell, but I'm alright.
I mean, I didn't mean...
Jeff, it's alright. I knew you were just fucking with me. Remember when you kicked those guys' asses for me, bro? That's when to kill. Not to kill your own brother. But it was an accident. You didn't mean to stab me. Don't worry about it.
So you forgive me?
Dude, of course I do. Stop worrying, for God's sake. There is nothing in the world that would stop me from loving my own brother. Love you, buddy.
I love you too, Lou.
Hey, well, I've got things to do. I'll see you soon.
Yes. Of course. Soon.
With that, lost in what he could have said or what he could have done, Jeff stood. He met eyes with his brother again. Thoughts filled his head, thousands at a time. Had his mind not broken so many years ago at Billy's party, he might have been able to make sense of them. He might have been able to ask the questions that were still burning inside of him. He might have been able to feel something more than the memories of what his emotions should be. But he couldn't. Jeff simply nodded, turned his back.
Here we go.
and
Alright, should
began
be
to
safe
walk
to go
out of
now.
the house and on to the next location. Lou saw Jeff depart into the night until his white hoodie faded from view.
But you sure as hell aren't going to love what's in store for you, son of a bitch.
As dawn was approaching, Jeff made his way to a sleepy little house in the richer part of town. The neighbors were still sleeping. Those who were getting ready to go to work at this time of morning barely noticed Jeff, nor did they pay any attention to him. They thought he was just a regular visitor, a random neighbor. Jeff hopped the fence of the house that he'd been laying eyes on, and made his way into the basement from outside. In this neighborhood, you could expect a very low crime rate, and everyone who lived there were honest and trusted
Alright.
people.
Let's treat this stuff.
But from Jeff's point of view,
Alright, that was day 43 Horde Night. Honestly, quite a success. Looks like minimal repairs as well, if any at all.
The owners of the house, a young couple, were looking for a
Okay,
babysitter
so
at the last moment to watch their 4-month-old child. Luckily enough, they did find someone at a short notice.
25
The
minutes, huh?
babysitter was a sweet
Alright.
14-year-old girl, Victoria. Cheerful, friendly, and kind. The baby boy was sleeping like a rock.
Sell the red
Bath,
tea.
fresh diaper change.
So
and a
I'm
change
keeping
into
all
his
this
baby.
here.
The infant's head hit the pillow immediately.
I need to go
thereafter.
store that.
Several minutes later, Victoria
Scrap
received
that.
a call on the house phone.
So
Wearily,
scrap.
she answers.
Keep. I might just start selling this stuff actually. I've never really. I don't think even think I have enough crafting. But we'll see. So
I hope our son wasn't too much trouble.
keep the steel in there.
No trouble at all.
Keep food in here.
Honey, you sound tired. Why don't you
Grass.
take a nap?
That's a good idea. I could really use one
Put
of
coffee in there.
If you need us, we'll be at the Econo
But I
Lounge.
don't really need coffee. I eat that.
Thanks.
So
Have a good night's rest.
that's pretty much it.
Night.
I'll sell these.
Victoria casually beeps the phone to end the call and tosses
I can't
it
sell
onto the
these. I'll
floor.
just drop them.
She rests
I
her
sold
body
beer?
on the nicely cushioned leather
Yeah.
couch that is set in the baby's room and falls asleep.
That should be it.
Several hours into her peaceful slumber,
So-
Victoria is awakened by a noise below in
Oh,
the
hey.
basement.
Nice. Saw that.
Thinking it was
Scrap
just a
that
game,
and just drop that.
possibly the couple's dog, she falls back asleep, but the noise becomes louder. Victoria gets
lead.
somewhat more unnerved.
And sell. Okay.
She pulls her tired body from the couch and pokes her head.
Oh, there's another one. Jeez. Whatever. Let me just drop the blood bag.
She returned to the couch and laid slowly back down.
Not a bad
Listening
night.
intently,
Not a bad night at all.
to herself.
Okay. Oh, geez, that kind of scared me. So I say let's just finish.
911 emergency.
Yes,
Go
hello.
ahead and
I think
turn that off for
I
now.
think someone's in the house.
Ma'am, you're going to have to calm down. I can't understand you.
Someone is in the house. Someone broke in.
Where are you at, sweetheart?
I'm at 322 Wilshire Boulevard. I'm babysitting tonight.
I'll eat that.
I don't know.
We're sending police up there immediately.
Keep this on me.
Here's what I want you to do. Are you listening?
Wish I can organize it. Sort container? I
Find
can.
a place to hide
Cool.
in the house, like the closet or pantry, and then grab something to defend yourself with.
Victoria, trembling in fear, crept from the baby's room and down the stairs of the house. So far, there was no one that she could see, but the noise had come from the basement, hadn't it? She made her way into the kitchen and pulled the largest knife that she could from the drawer. Victoria, in a panic, ran to the pantry and closed the door behind her as swiftly as she possibly could, and huddled into the farthest corner that she could physically get to.
I heard him. He came out of the basement.
Alright. And that's that.
Please help me, please. I'm so scared. I've got a meat cleaver. I'm in the pantry.
Don't be scared, dear.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Stay
chill on
with
those
you
witch
and
spikes
please
for
walk.
now.
In the meantime, you just hide. Who's there with you?
The baby! Oh god, I forgot about the baby!
So
Did
let's
you
see.
lock the baby's room, honey?
Yes.
The baby will be alright. You just stay on the line with me. Police will be arriving shortly.
That was pretty good.
I see him.
Give me the description of the
Um,
assailant, dear.
I'll plant some trees around here in case we need.
I hope he doesn't hurt the baby.
You'll be fine. What is the description of the assailant?
In case we need wood next time.
Tell me, what does he look like?
He's wearing black pants and a white jacket or something. I don't know. Just please help me.
Jeff entered the baby's room.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that for now. I think I'm gonna use concrete to start upgrading my base or the walls of it.
Cutting the room in two, separating Jeff and the infant. Jeff continued into
Let's
the
just
darkness
assemble this real
and
quick. Are
peered
these
into the
two for the gas?
Jeff eyed the child silently.
This is scrap. I'll take that. Drop that,
Despite
and let's start
having a
harvesting.
smile permanently carved into his cheeks, he seemed to be frowning. The infant began to cry at the horrific sight of the killer looming over him. Jeff placed the flat of his knife against the baby's face and watched as the reflection of his own grotesque features mockingly smiled back.
Let's sell these.
Go to sleep for now, kid. When you see a bit more of the world, I'll be back to save you from it.
Jeff picked up a stuffed bear from the floor around the crib to pacify the baby. The baby's hand was gripped at the soft fabric as Jeff turned his back and walked out of the room. At the dreary inn in town, the married couple sat backs to each other, both breathless and exhausted. They had been fighting since the moment that the poor child's mother had put down the phone. The in-town vacation was supposed to...
Battery acid.
It didn't.
Hey.
Maybe we should just go home then.
At this hour, well, we still have the room for the rest of the night.
I want to see my baby, Marco. Or would you prefer to just sleep in the car?
Marco stood. He'd heard all that he cared to. He gruffly grabbed his keys off the nightstand and opened the door to the small hotel room to wait for his wife. She stepped through the opening and out into the car without a word. It was 5:15 when they left, and they were rushing home as quickly as they could. In the house, Jeff saw the approaching police light beacons, and his immediate thought was that this is all over. He stepped behind the curtain of the open front door
Alright.
and watched for the police officer to make his move. A knock at the door.
Police! Can you open the door, please?
Jeff inched through the shadows, closer and closer to the door. Another knock.
Hello? Is anyone home? If I do not get a response, I will have to break the door down. Hello?
Jeff's fingers went back to the sharpened edge of his knife. Finally. It's been far too long since he was able to taste blood. A creak from the pantry door as the babysitter watched the scene unfold in front of her. Her trembling body drew cold as the realization that she would not be saved from this by the police like she had so hoped.
The police are here. I think they're gonna be killed. Hello, are you still there?
Let's see.
No, please, no.
Patch.
Help me, I'm in here.
Jeff heard the scream.
I'll
but
save
the
this
blood of the
for
police officers was calling to him. He had to satisfy
next
the
horde
people.
night.
The first officer's weapons entered through the doorway to sweep
Let's
the
go ahead
room.
and sell this.
A bullet to the head or a tackle to the ground.
Oh, we might go for
before
some
dropping
treasure,
dead
actually.
into the gas chamber.
Yeah, we'll go on a
Jeff
little
had been
adventure
doing
for some
this
treasure.
years since he carved his mark into his family.
Let me see if I
Jeff
can make a
slid his
bucket,
knife
though. I
through the
might
wrist
need
of the
one.
first officer and used the tool to pull him into the house. The officer's hands twitched
Fuck
and spasmed,
it.
forcing the gun to fire off 2 shots.
Where's
The
iron?
noise making the
Can
baby
make it in
upstairs and
here.
turning the babysitter's hysterical cries
Need
into
iron, 7
screams
iron.
of pure terror. Jeff stepped into the doorway,
I
withdrawing
need
his
one
blade
more.
from the officer's wrists and pushing it into his neck. His partner's wild,
I have
frightened
some in the
eyes
truck.
could only see the black rings around Jeff.
Alright, let's go visit the trader.
Choking of his dying friend. The officer, horrified by the sight, and now with blurred vision, fired his gun directly in front of him. Missing their mark, the rounds only succeeded in putting his partner out of his pain.
I'm gonna put these
Jeff
away
dropped
here.
the dead body, and with a quick motion of his left hand, grabbed the side of the officer's pistol, pushing it off aim. The officer still pulled the trigger as many times as he was able.
And I'm
but
just
it didn't
going
matter.
to take these
The burns
out.
from the discharge against Jeff's hand only fueled his crazed frenzy. The knife found its mark in the middle of this officer's chest and sliced its way up to his chin.
Sure we don't sell that. Alright. I think I'll keep the red tea.
Too long.
Too long.
That's right.
Please, please don't hurt me, please. I won't tell anyone. Just take the money or the baby. Please don't hurt me.
Jeff pulled Victoria.
Take the
to
money or the
his
baby?
hair. The poor girl's cries grew louder as Jeff put the point of the knife between her eyes and pressed in slowly.
Jeez.
Just go to sleep. Quiet down, little guy. Or am I going to have to make you quiet?
Outside the house, the car pulled to a stop. The mother and father rushed from the vehicle to the door. Frenzied, the couple had forgotten any issues that may have arisen over the past few days between them, and all they can see now are the red and blue flashing lights and hear the cry of their baby. They rushed their way up the stairs.
How about you
and
kiss
into the
my
baby's
ass?
room. Immediately, out of maternal instinct, the mother picked up the child to comfort it and to assure herself that he was okay. However, despite her
Hubcap
efforts,
lamp,
the baby
huh?
continued to
Sheesh,
cry.
300 of this for 5,000. You got me messed up.
And collapsed to the floor together.
Fucked up. Could maybe use a gunpowder.
Oh, this?
Oh, here we go. Hunter's Journal.
Keep an eye
10%
on
more
it.
damage to bear. 10% more damage to bears. Yeah, I'll take that.
That one in or
Did I fire 5 shots or 6? The
No.
last shot in the chamber does double damage. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yes, it's kind of
Who's
a
got
way
your
that I
secret
take
stash?
notes so that I can type up my report later.
Oh, that's just a bit odd. All the other police officers just had a pen and pad.
Shotgun turret. Nah.
I'm a bit too lazy.
Already
for
got
that.
all those.
Besides, miss.
Vehicle reserves
Officers,
tank.
Agent Marcus Deast, FBI.
Might as well. Rocket launcher.
Yes,
Hey,
so
let's
much
go.
more well-mannered than the police, too.
Alright, dope.
Thank you, miss. I appreciate that. But I'm afraid
Alright.
we'll be getting to the darker part of this conversation.
Of course.
I'll try
Oh,
and
I
make
was
this
gonna sell this too.
for my recording and to
That's real
confirm
quick.
this with you. I'm just going to go over to the police reports here. Break-in at 322 Wilshire Boulevard, but it seems that all valuables are accounted for. No missing electronics, jewelry. Is that right?
Okay,
That's
so
right, but there was a small amount
the
of
treasure
cash
is like
in the
over
drawer.
here, and I'm pretty sure it's in the water. Look at that.
$8, I
And
think.
Raphael's too, in the water most likely.
Of course.
Unless this goes around like that.
I'm sorry to bring this up again, but
But we're gonna go check it out.
we have 3 victims.
2.7 miles.
2 officers
or kilometers.
of the police department responding to the 911 call that was placed by the 3rd victim, Victoria Brandt, who is babysitting for you on that night.
I'll be okay on food and drink for now.
She would babysit for us when we would go out of town on weekends. Or to our
How should I go about this? Alright, I'm gonna go
I'm
this
sorry,
way.
hold on. Your son, thankfully, completely unharmed. Thank God. Was that right?
Yes.
And the only thing found was a note with Miss Brand. Jeff if you're reading this, know that no matter how many innocent victims you claim or how much innocent blood you shed, I'm still coming for you in the end. All of the men and women you so viciously slaughtered and disemboweled. I never did like you.
Yeah, yeah.
Smug, ignorant son of a bitch. My black eyes may look like I'm void of vision, but I'm not stupid. Just remember, the night that you creep into a poor girl's bedroom, you're gonna fall head over heels down the fucking stairs.
It's pretty well
Caught on the broken glass of the window I
well defended
smashed
house right there. All those walls.
Tonight, when I reach you,
Warthog.
battle evil. Winner kills all, and the only one who will not get out alive is you. I'm coming for you. Signed, Jane the Killer. Miss, do you know a Jeff? Is that a friend? Someone you've seen around the neighborhood? A name from somewhere in this town? Miss Brain's boyfriend, perhaps?
Not at all. I don't know a Jane either.
Of course. But I'm
Yeah.
sure the previous officers got any information about Jane. Have you seen anyone that might have been Jeff leaving the house? Heard from a neighbor where the man might be headed?
No. Agent
Is that a
East
wolf attacking a zombie?
who wrote that note, then who
Cool.
it's for?
Right, you are. Right. You see, we've been tracking him.
Oh, I think the wolf
Some
won.
bitch named Jeff. Almost had him too, but like an idiot, I thought to let him wander a bit too far. And something like this. It wasn't anything else. Maybe I should be.
Agent East, please.
There's no boat, huh?
We have to find these people.
Boat.
Murderer.
Not
My
vote.
baby died alone.
Boat.
God knows what he
Nope.
did to my baby.
Ma'am, please, let me show you. I've been following Jeff for a while. I'm going to
Can I
find
cut
this
through?
son of a bitch.
Yeah, I think I can.
Sorry. Been crying so often since last night.
May I? Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna
Okay.
That mockingbird won't sing. Mom's gonna buy you a diamond ring.
What? How did...
Nani?
everything I need this. And
Nandayo.
don't go to sleep.
You might not wake up.
A light rain began to fall as the nighttime was quickly.
They're gonna have a romantic thing together now. Alright. Aw, yeah. Another nitrate deposit, baby.
And stained hoodie. The caked blood leaked off his clothing with the rain as it grew.
It's right next to the iron deposit.
and formed a small river.
Oh, look. I think. Okay, I think we just find them.
The feeling that had begun so
Yeah, alright. I don't need to mark all of them.
was gone for now. But Jeff knew that it would be back soon. He could only think clearly for a short while, long enough for the pieces to start falling into place. This woman from the bar that knew his name, the hooker from the hotel that knocked him out, the odd note that he'd found in the baby's room. Who could be following him? And if they really hated him so much, why
Wonder
did they kill him all?
She's got. Oh, the wolf is still here.
Fuck.
May as well gut it.
It's Jane.
The feeling was inching back into his mind. More violence, more blood. He wouldn't be able to think soon. His hands returned to his pockets. The edge of the knife that he had already cleaned and resharpened to a razor's edge. The feeling would be too much soon. He needed help. Maybe now there was finally someone.
Should
who
buy
could
some
help
food,
him.
TBH.
Jeff needed to return back home.
Of course I do.
The light rain.
Can I
had
guess
picked
some
up
of
to a
that if you don't want
thunderstorm
to?
by the time Jeff reached his old house at the edge of town. A crack of thunder and a shadow of glass.
No schematics. Advanced bellows.
was in the house.
Give me that. I need those for
The
my
sound of rain
forges.
outside echoed through the broken window.
Chainsaw.
Hey, Jeff.
Sniper Volume 4.
I should have known you'd come back.
Reload rifle is 10% faster. The Great Heights Volume 3. No vault doors. Save also nice. Learn how to craft timed charges. That's alright. I don't really need it though. Yeah, your stuff's okay, but
Go to sleep.
Jeff's world was
yeah.
black.
Sugar butts. I need money.
Jeff woke up in a living room full of industrial tools and assorted drills, knives, and hammers. The room seemed to be built like a class for anyone who wanted to get into carpentry.
Where the hell am I?
I've been waiting a long time for this, Jeff.
Jeff saw as Lou's features evaporated from his face, peeling off of him in a thick cloud of smoke. The young male's skinny frame transformed into the luscious curves of a woman in a tight black dress, with oddly only solid black orbs for eyes. Pouted lips smirked at him with a familiar teasing smile.
Yeah.
You're
The
bitch from
hooker.
bar.
Jane turned on a utility light, gripped it, and turned it toward herself. Her skin was pale like a corpse, and contrasted by the curled raven hair that fell to her mid-back. In a way, she was a beautiful woman, but the air about her seemed to be as ugly and dark as the aura that surrounded Jeff.
I told you I'd be coming for you in the end. Oh, and did I mention your brother fit me like a glove? So did your mother.
Your father.
The paper boy. But your features. I'll be glad to peel the skin off your face, Jeffrey. Finally bring your little rampage to an end.
Really now? And why would you...
Why? Why? I'll tell you why, you little piece of shit. A little town called Bellevue, Illinois. Remember it? Oh, right.
Yeah, looks like it's just straight in the water, but the other one may be in the
I guess
desert
you
right there.
don't. So let me remind you.
Oh, what the hell? Is this a little dock right
11
here?
years. I've been
I probably need
searching
some
for you
frames.
for
Do I have frames in
11
here?
Fucking years.
No.
Since I was 10.
Okay, please don't go in the
Since you
water.
told my
I'll park you
parents
right
to
here.
go to sleep. Since you overlooked my room. Since I
For
licked
real.
your fucking blood. You sick, psychotic fuck.
I'm not that much. More like 20.
You're
Wait, I've tried to get this already. This is mine. I built this.
You're going to regret everything that you've done to me.
You're wet. Thank you.
You missed my throat. My face has plenty of holes in it as it is. Poor Jane the murderer. Parents are dead.
Jane the
she's
murderer
going
versus Jeff the
bitching
killer.
wine. Their little
So yeah, I could probably go around there for
Fuck you.
Raphael's treasure.
When do you get off calling me a...
Please. Black eyes
Oh?
like little smoke and mirrors trick. You don't do what I do
Cinder
without
blocks in there.
seeing some shit, lady. Demons, monsters, tall motherfuckers in the woods.
There's probably something I could eat or drink that'll give me
Comes with
more
territory.
air.
Pathetic little teenager.
But I think I'm just gonna do the
Deal
hard
with
this the
dark,
hard way, and I'm
then
probably
you
need more
gotta deal
frames,
with the bullshit.
so I'm sinking.
You need blood. A lot.
Yeah, look at that. I'm already at 80.
Lot of
So
blood.
I'm good on here. That's fine.
The
Why do I
blood
start at
dripping out
85?
of Jeff's mouth dripped onto his chest and
Oh
arm,
shit.
granting him just enough wiggle room to slip his hands out from the restraints and
This is
vaulted
far.
his foot into Jane's stomach, knocking the woman to the ground. Before she could move to pick herself up, Jeff continued the brutal assault by throwing the wooden chair itself at her, breaking it over her back, an act that would have crippled a lesser woman.
I like your playpen, Jane.
Taking a fistful of Jane's hair, Jeff began dragging her to the wooden table at the edge of the room. In her daze, her only thoughts were that this didn't go as she had envisioned it for so many years. Her only thought was to panic.
And panic she did.
Really? You couldn't have caught me at a better time.
Here's what I could do.
I've been so hungry for your blood since I saw you in that bar.
As he forced her arm in place, Jeff couldn't help but marvel at how her arm seemed to be made
Maybe I
from
can't.
metal
That
parts.
takes so long to
They fit
sync.
perfectly, almost like they were always intended to go together. The sound of snapping bone and torn muscles from the woman's wrist echoed through the home. Jane frantically gripped in all directions, reaching for a tool of some kind, anything that she could use to escape the unbearable pain. The first handle that she could find, she clamps her hand
Could make a
on
little
and
pocket of
swings
air,
with all of her
hopefully.
strength at Jeff's legs. Jeff fell to the ground from his shattered bone. Bewildered, Jane inspected the hammer that she now had clamped tightly with her left hand. Wonder quickly gave way to pain as she was snapped back to reality.
Snap
Jane
back to
desperately clawed at
reality.
the
Oh,
vise,
there goes
untwisting it
gravity.
as quickly as she
Oh,
could
there
to
goes.
free her
Dude,
mental
why am I
hand.
taking so long? Okay,
She
I need to
stared at
swim
the
out,
now
that's why.
useless appendage. The device had applied so much pressure that it split the skin and crushed every bone, leaving her wrist looking like a broken balloon full of jello.
Die, you bastard! Die!
Blood leaked from the walls, more than should have been possible to be in Jeff's body. The thunderstorm outside of the house churned the skies above, the clouds forming an opening. These were no longer two people. These were demons at war with one another.
Need more
A
frames!
stray bolt of lightning ignited the
Give me
attic
like
windows
50
down.
frames.
The walls transformed
Craft!
from dripping blood to a putrid-smelling inferno. Jane stepped back from Jeff's twitching body, leaving him broken in a pool.
Fucking bitch.
Don't go to sleep, Jeff. I need you awake for this.
Jeff picked himself, shaking off the ground. Putting pressure on his leg caused a sickening crack. The pain from it was blinding, but not as blinding as the feeling was at this point. Fuck the tools. The power tools, the saws, the hammers. Nothing would satisfy Jeff like this one.
Need 2 more.
He withdrew the knife from his pocket.
So let's see.
I'm not going anywhere.
You took
What can I
my
do with
life,
this?
Jeff. You took it away from me.
Okay,
and this
that didn't
moment
really do
is all
anything.
I could think about
Okay,
for the past
plan B.
11 years.
I haven't taken it yet.
It takes so long to sync.
Give me another minute.
So I'm just
Jeff
gonna start
moved
breaking
slowly towards
blocks.
Jim. He had been crippled by the
And
hammer,
if it's in
his
there,
blood loss
hallelujah.
turned his vision into a blur. Jane rose her arms from her sides, and the room around them seemed to be shifting, darkening. The whole house.
There should have
was
been plan A
Jeff's
from the
person.
beginning, not gonna lie.
His mother and father stood beside Jane, just as he remembered them. Gutted, bloody, dead.
Why did you do this to us, son?
We didn't lie to you. We never did. We were trying to protect you, honey.
You could have been with us, Jeff. We're happy and safe where we're at, bro. But sadly, you'll be cleaning toilets in hell.
Cut after cut from his own
I
family.
gotta
They
resurface.
surrounded him, chanting, cutting him deeply with saws and screwdrivers from the carpentry house of horror. Jane laughed in Jeff's face.
Do you see the pain?
Go to
Everything you've lost?
go.
What you've done to yourself? Do you feel what I felt, Jeff? This is what you've done to everyone else. This is the monster that you've let your insanity become. This is...
You give me way too much credit, Jane. I don't give a shit.
Don't care, didn't ask. That's what he said.
Go to sleep.
The house burned. On the cold metal slab of the morgue, before the doctor, lay an average height, lanky, pale man. The skin of his face is pulled impossibly tight from the scarring. His eyes stared blankly at the ceiling, never able to close. His mouth is permanently ripped into a smile across his face. This is Jeff. also known as Jeff, the killer.
Homicide, plain and simple. Cause of death, severe blood loss due to disembowelment.
Frank, you can't be serious. You heard that they pulled this guy from a fire, right?
I read the police report, yeah, but there's not a single burn mark on the guy. Do you see the charm? Because I sure as hell don't.
So, let me get this straight. You're suggesting that someone burned his clothes, and then dressed him in them, and then dumped his body in the house after the fire?
I'm suggesting this guy was in one hell of a knife fight before dying of blood loss in that house.
No man can die in a burning building and not get burned, Frank.
Well, look at the guy's
Dum
face.
dum 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 dum.
The doctor's face.
Crap. That's it? That was alright. Alright, 5 Nights at Freddy's, hidden lore complete. Okay.
Hey!
Huh?
Wow, Chris. Is the birthday party so boring that even the birthday boy falls asleep?
Leave me alone, Iris. I'm trying to stay awake, but it's not easy. It's just been hard to sleep.
Big brother trouble again?
Worse. Have you ever seen, like, the Nightmare Freddy?
Nightmare? I mean, I've had a bad dream or two about them. They're creepy, Chris. Look at them on stage. Just shaking, creaking around like that. And then they come off and walk around.
No, not Fredbear. Freddy. The brown bear. And Foxy and Bonnie and Chica.
Like from the cartoon show? Like Fredbear and Friends?
Yeah, I've seen them every night. They creep around my house, Iris. Fredbear's keeping me safe.
Keeps
Okay.
you safe.
Looks like it's over
The
here somewhere.
stuffed animal?
Yeah, they're all my friends.
Okay. I mean.
You are so weird.
Aw. Looks like it's this way. Aw.
How's sales going for tokens today?
Pretty good, sir. Pretty good.
It's Fred, man. Everyone here just called me
Oh
Fred.
God.
Right. Sorry.
It's fine. You've only been here, what, a few months? We haven't really talked much, but I'm happy to have you on board.
I'm happy to be here, Fred. Really, I haven't been around town long, and this is a nice place to work.
Suck. Stupid brother's wasting a perfectly good Saturday with this crap.
Hey, don't mess with that. Those are expensive.
And dangerous. They're in automated mode right now. Can you please go back to your tables and enjoy the show from there?
Whatever, man. This
Damn.
place sucks, dude.
Shits. But hey, you handled that well. Keep it up, Peter. And we'll see about you becoming
Hey,
one of the
Peter.
managers soon.
Keep it up.
Of course. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Fred.
It's no problem, Peter. You do good by me, I'll do good by you, man.
Did you see that shit?
Yeah, man. What a loser. Those geezers are working here still. This place blows. About the coolest thing are the masks at the ticket counter.
Robert and I swapped a few of them too. You want a Bonnie or a Foxy, T?
Foxy, obviously. I tore the head off the one that Chris has.
Aw, did he cry?
Yeah, did he cry?
That little piss baby always cries, man. It's annoying as hell. Tried to scare the shit out of him and he's still coming here for his birthday. I was hoping to save us from this embarrassment.
Well, You know, we could give him a real reason to be scared.
How? He keeps that stupid bear with him at all times. It's like his cry teddy.
A cry teddy?
He never grows up.
See? We just make him grow up. You know, when the geezers aren't looking.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Think you'd want one of those plush
They're
traps?
not there.
Yeah, maybe. I don't have one of those yet. That's the Bonnie?
Yeah, they're like 1,200 tickets. We could pull together if you want to.
That might be fun.
Hey, loser. Happy birthday.
Terrence.
Does the thing fill back
Yeah,
up, or?
Terrence, stop. He's gonna cry.
You freaked me out, Terrence. I'll tell Mom.
Oh no, I
If
didn't.
you want to keep that stupid bear, you won't tell Mom shit.
You guys are such bullies. Seriously? Back off.
They just
It's
created
Chris's
a hole.
birthday.
Can it, you little bitch? I can't believe you need a girl to defend you, Chris.
Wow, your brother's kind of a baby, isn't he?
It's hilarious. Why don't we help him get a closer look? He'll love it.
No, please.
Come on, guys. Let's give the little man a lift. He wants to get up close and personal.
No, I don't want to go.
You heard the little man. He wants to get even closer.
You kids, back up from the stick.
Hey, guys.
Peter.
I think the little man said he wants to give Fredbear a big kiss.
There it is.
On 3.
Locked.
1, 2.
Please, Terrence, I'm scared.
Chris?
Oh, shit.
Chris?
Chris?
Shit, man,
Stop
shit.
fucking around, man. Chris.
Gee, we
Chris!
fucked up.
You can't be here.
Shit, man.
I'm sorry,
What did you
team.
do?
We can't.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Come on.
I'm so sorry.
Come on, I need to do it before I run out of air.
I'm so fucking ruined. Everything's fucking lost.
No! Why did the game crash?
It's not.
What are you, stupid?
It was gonna
Kid is-
give me it.
Don't just look at it like that, Peter. Call the police.
Like Keemstar.
Can make this work.
Stop it. Call the police.
Stop yelling so loud. Everyone is in a panic, okay? No one is really
Shouldn't.
sure about what happened. I can make this disappear. You won't have to close, Fred.
I see you with the girl
I don't know yet. But trust me, we're in this together, right?
Ain't that some
Right.
shit? Ain't that some shit? I'm dead by the pain in my chest. I wish you the bad with the fuck you.
You're broken, but I can put you back together.
Ooh. Spooky. Well, I'm sorry. I can't afford a Ferrari. But that don't mean I can't get you there. I guess he's an Xbox, and I'm more of Atari. But the way you play your game ain't fair. I pity the fool that fell in love with you. Whoa. Oh shit, she's a gold digger. No, just that you should know. Ooh, I got some news for you. Hey, go and play your little boyfriend. I see you right here with a girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you. I guess
That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a
fuck
while,
you.
but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above
Well,
all,
if I was rich, I'd still be with her. Well, ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Oh, I just wish you the best. Fuck you.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
I'm Chica.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
I'm your best friend, Bonnie Buddy here.
And everyone knows me, Freddy Fazbear.
Is everybody having a good time? Because I sure know that I am.
I could use some more homemade, more pizza.
There's plenty of delicious people, delicious pizza when you're at Freddy's Pizza, Chica.
You can't live off pizza all the time, Freddy.
You can't leave. When you're eating, kids, remember to have plenty of kids. Green, plenty
Help
of
me.
green vegetables, kids.
And
Pretty
all
cool.
you young
I'm enjoying this so far.
bunnies need to have your carrots. Please run.
Health is important if you want to live. Have a fun and happy time at
Freddy Fazbear's
Pizza.
Hey, Chica.
Yeah, Bonnie?
You know what I do to have fun?
Forgot Bonnie's a boy.
Nope.
Is it the Don't let them escape
Oh, shit.
Pirates Cove?
Not even close.
Well, what is it, Bonnie?
I like
Bonnie.
Why didn't you
Yes, I think
say
I.
so?
Come on. Oh, I gotta start over.
1, 2, 1,
2,
3.
4.
Dum 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 dum. What the? Oh, thank you. Dum 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 dum.
Hey, all you pirate fans, head on down to the Pirate Cove because the show's about to start. It's our good old pal, Foxy. Foxy.
Never accept me.
I know he's around here somewhere.
Always alone.
We need to call him out. Foxy.
Not one of them.
Help me out, kids. Foxy.
Eat them.
Last time, kids, nice and loud. So we can get him out here.
What do we got?
Foxy.
Grab, take. I'll just take it all. Alright, let's bounce. Got the pig.
Have fun, kids, and let's kill them. Keep ourselves safe when exploring Pirate Cove.
You best be getting back to the stage, land lover, because these little ones are now part of the pirate's crew. When in the Pirate Cove, remember to adventure safe, kiddies, and no running around the cove, or else ye be lost forever. Ye be walking the plank. Aye, is it swashbuckling adventures that ye be seeking, lads? Or is it that? Or is it that you're not akin to the Seven Seas?
Don't belong here.
Pirates, give me an arg.
Please help me.
Arg. I be seeing you already walking about with your pizza in hand and your sody pops like proper sea pirates.
Sody pop.
And like proper sea pirates do. We'll be having ourselves a sea shanty.
What happened to the legs on it, Mom?
That's nice, dear. Don't climb on it.
It has a hook for
Oh,
him.
bruv, where's me truck?
No, sweetie.
Why is
Can't get
bruh?
It's not
Why is my truck in the middle of the fucking lake? No shot. How the I parked it so far though.
She's
Oh
not
no.
Let her play with the fox.
Can I still drive it? I wonder.
Fox.
Mom, look at his funny mouth. He's so stupid looking.
I can drive it underwater. Let's go.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Hello? Hey man, it's me.
Gonna have to pop up for air in a little bit.
Hey Gordon, look.
I know it's your last week and all, and college is important and everything, but
Alright.
you sure I can't
Pop up
convince you
for
to stay
air.
on?
Sorry, boss. Them's the rules. If I want to keep my car, I have to raise my grades, and this job takes up too much valuable study.
I like it's going back
Yeah,
already.
I
Shit.
understand. Corporate's been getting on my butt as well since that incident with the kid.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Scary stuff.
You're telling me. I was there. Saw the thing bit out the front of her head. The doctor said it took out a chunk of her brain. I told the little snot not to get close. But as well, I guess she'll listen better next time. Well, hey, till corporate works out what to do, we have Foxy shut down. So keep the current
I
closed
might
on
just
her
have to
and the
Whoa,
computer.
whoa, hang on a second.
soldier through this with my breath.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I just thought maybe I heard. Never mind. What's up?
I was gonna say, the computer guys had to come out today and change the chips
Sick.
or the
Oh look,
disks or something.
if my camera's out of the air,
Maybe some
then out of the water, I'm out of the water. That's funny.
Yeah,
Woo!
they wanted to make sure
Technology,
there were no
bitch.
more errors with
Boom.
the biting. So they changed the
Alright.
software to ensure that all the animatronic parts
Let's
are
go get
covered at all
Raphael's treasure.
times. They can't be without an animal suit. Also, they're changing the bunny's voice to being a girl's or something.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know. I guess corporate said it tested better or something. I don't know. If you see anything
The
weird,
name is
don't
Bonnie.
freak
Come
out.
on.
The place isn't haunted. Yet.
Oh man, it might be still be in the water.
Let's keep it that way.
I hear that. Let me know if anything interesting happens. I'll see you at 6.
Yeah, good night. Crap. What the hell? Someone better not have taken Freddy.
I've gone through here yet?
There's
No.
Chica.
There's a little path here.
There's Bonnie. Where the hell did the other one go?
Oh, let's go over here.
Hello?
Huh? Oh, what's this?
Hey, I'll call the cops.
Not me.
Let's eat. Let's
The house.
eat. Some
Let's search it.
delicious
Since it's off the path like this.
Hey everybody, it's time to start the show!
Jesus. The robot must have turned off.
Hello, kids. It's your best bunny buddy.
Bunny buddy.
Escape now. Bonnie, are you having a good time at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza?
We're waiting every night to finally
I sure
romantic
am.
invite.
I guess all of them are breaking. Ow! Crap! Let me go!
You can't eat pizza all the time. Sometimes you have to keep to the healthy snack.
What did you just say?
That's against the rules, buddy.
Let me go, you stupid machine!
Be good, or we're
Oh,
going to
okay,
have
bye.
to fix you. Have to tell your parents.
Ugh. God damn it!
Oh.
You almost broke my arm. Where's the off switch on this? Ah! What the hell?
You know what I
do for fun.
What I do for fun? I like to eat
I like to eat people.
pizza. You're next.
Ah!
Alamo pile. Nice. Wood crate.
Hell, has everything gone
I'll take
crazy?
all that, I guess.
I need to call the computer techs back to fix this.
Oops. At 25, should be good.
Good. I guess they didn't upgrade you since you're out of order. Maybe the number's in the security room. At least I can get away from the... What the fuck?
Rule breakers be walking, no. My fault. Walking the plank.
Ah!
No running. Join us. The Pirates Cove lads.
What? Why isn't the door closing?
Bruh, why is this taking so many lockpicks? Christ. I was at 25, I'm at 16 now. It took 9.
Oh my god,
10.
Come on, man. Come on.
Dude. So far, I've broken 11 lockpicks. It took 12 lockpicks to unlock that. And the payout wasn't even that great. Yeah, blue shotgun.
You're going to die like me. You're not following the rules.
Whoa.
Hello? Hello? Gordon?
So.
God, Michael,
So-
shut up. You're such a drama
So.
queen.
Shut up, Allie.
The rest
Allison.
parts.
Whatever. Can we go somewhere and do something
Keep
for once?
that.
Summer is almost over.
So.
I can call my mom to take us to the mall or something.
Keep that.
No, that's dumb, Chuck.
That away.
We can go to Freddy's.
So.
We always did that when we were younger.
This way.
Yeah, when we were babies, we're
Let's
13
go.
now.
They still let us in when we're 13.
Yeah, but it's not cool.
I like Freddy's. They still have the X-Men arcade.
I guess.
Freddy's isn't so bad, Michael. I mean, didn't you hear about it being haunted?
What? No way.
No, I heard that from my mom.
Okay,
They
I could
say,
build a
like,
little.
monsters and ghosts and stuff come out at night there. The security guard that was working there disappeared a few nights ago.
Little path
That's
there.
nuts, though. Right after that one girl got her face bitten out, I heard that there was blood and brains all over the animals, and that they had to, like, mop them all down afterward, but it just smeared into the animal suits and made them smell like death.
Oh,
Stop it, you're making Chuck sick.
3,
She
like.
lived, though.
If you can call
10?
it that.
Let's do 30.
She goes to our school and I saw her. It's...
Stop, please.
Oh, sorry.
No, I have an idea. We should go to Freddy's.
That was
So be like-
mine.
Different from your idea, Allie.
Over
Allison.
here.
We go when the place is closed. We can go on a ghost hunt.
Well, Mom did say they are looking for
Oh,
someone
I could just
to
drive
visit
through here
them.
actually. No need.
Maybe they haven't yet.
Michael, my dad would kill me if he knew I snuck out there at night.
May as well. I already
We're not
built them.
honestly going to do this, are we?
Oh, come on, Allison. If we go, then we all have to go together.
Honestly, nah.
Oh, Allison's
Because I
going
might
to
just
go.
fuck up.
Otherwise, I'll tell her dad
Thing.
about that one website I caught her.
I might not be able to
you
go
said
up
you
it.
wouldn't tell anyone about that.
And I still won't. If...
You're... I seriously hate you both for this. Fine, we'll meet at Freddy's tonight.
Perfect.
I don't like this, guys. We're gonna get into trouble.
You're such a wet blanket, Chuck. Come on, this is going to be cool.
Oh
Chuck's
god.
right.
Oh
This
no, I'm
is
on
a
an
bad
island
idea.
now. Uh
Both of you, shut up.
oh. This was a bad idea for
We
me.
have a pizza place all to ourselves.
Yeah,
Video
so it
games
looks
and
like I'm just gonna go around into the desert.
Guess so.
I don't know.
Well, fine. That means that Allison can help me plug the
Unless I
arcade
can go,
games back in, and Chuck,
yeah, I could probably
or
go
should
back
I say,
around this
Debbie
way,
Downer
maybe?
is on pizza duty.
Pac-Man. We're here.
Oh, come
The little
on,
peninsula right
guys.
here.
Wait,
Pretty cool.
Pac-Man still
No, I
sounds
can't.
it,
Alright.
Remember, I don't want to.
It's my favorite one.
I think they have the Ninja Turtles too.
So I guess they just turn on the oven and put the frozen pizza in. Hello? Allison? Mike, stop messing with me. Please. Mike? Oh. Freddy? I wonder why there's a Freddy Fast back here instead of on stage. You wouldn't happen to know where the pizzas are back there, Freddy? Huh? Did you move? Is there somebody in there? Oh God! You smell terrible. Oh, wait.
Oh god, I might be stuck.
Is this Is there blood on you?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Oh, Jesus.
Guys.
It's always a great time at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Guys.
And it's time to enjoy a delicious.
Alright, it's not in the water.
Guys.
Please don't go into the water. Please don't go into the water. Come on.
Get the cherries. Get the cherries.
Yes, Michael, I see the cherries.
They're getting away.
I know how to play Pac-Man, Michael. I didn't do anything. The power must have been shut off.
I bet it's Chuck trying to freak us out.
I like to sing. I like to sing. I like to sing.
That's creepy.
The robots probably have batteries.
Doesn't make it any less creepy.
Yeah, Chuck probably turned those on too. Hey, Chuck! Come out! The game's over. Turn the power back on. Fine. Allie, we'll go into the kitchen and turn it on ourselves.
Wait, this isn't right. This is Pirate's Cove. I think we needed to take the other hall.
Yeah. Just a second.
What are you doing? It says out of order, Michael.
Well, who's going to stop me? The security guard? Whoa.
I don't like this one. It freaks me out.
I loved Foxy. He's a pirate dude. The meanest of all of them.
30 more.
Matey, you best be heading back to the stage because these little kitties are part of the pirate's crew.
You were scared.
Well, so are you.
I was just pretending so you wouldn't feel bad.
I guess he runs on battery too, huh? Did you just hear that?
There's something else inside of...
That should be enough.
I don't like this. I want to go home, Michael.
Let's go.
Allison, run!
Ooh, oil.
What was that? Did you hear him?
Yes.
Michael.
I wasn't even going for the supply drop.
From school used to.
Yes, I know.
He was saying bite. He was trying to bite our heads off like that girl from
What
school.
I know. Shut up.
Level nothing railgun? I think it needs to be fixed or something.
Hey, Chica.
Yes, Bonnie?
You know what I like to do for
What's that?
Chica.
I like to sing and play my guitar. Wanna hear?
I love it. You do this anymore. When you play your guitar.
We should play with Freddy.
Let's get the band back together.
Where are we?
Holy shit. This is probably the room where they make all the robots.
Does it spawn zombies?
They smell.
No, I think it's only on this.
And there's stuff on them.
Quests.
I'm gonna take a look inside. Hang on.
Stop. Allison, one of those things are outside. And they...
It's fine. None of these are awake. It's probably nothing, but I have to know what's inside these suits.
Fine. Let me boost you.
Ouch.
Do you see anything yet?
Almost. Oh god. Leave. We have to leave.
Why? What did you see? What the hell did you see, Allison?
Kids. Michael, they're stuffed with kids.
Hey, kids.
Let's
I
have a
hope you say
delicious
Rudy's
pizza.
Get out the window! I can't get it open!
Fuck you, cactus.
It's stuck!
Move! Michael, follow me!
Hey, kids. It's your old friend, Freddy Fazbear. I hope you're ready for
Help me! Allison, help me, please! I don't want to die! Please, Allison, come back! Come back!
Hey. Hey, kid. What are you doing here? Where are your folks?
Help me, please. My friends are inside, and we saw blood and dead people, and I think they're hurt, and I don't know who to go to.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. You snuck in and saw...
We snuck in the middle of the night, and we were just
There we
trying
go.
to play games and eat pizza, and I know we did something bad, but I didn't think we could get hurt like
Okay,
this.
sweetie. You didn't do anything wrong. We'll make sure everything's okay. We're just gonna bring you back inside.
Inside? No, we can't go back
Everything's
inside.
going to be okay.
Nice. Got that. Take that. Take that. That. And I can sell those things.
Initially, 2
Woo.
children were missing, but police now believe that there are 5 missing children related to the Freddy Fazbear incident. 3 more local children were reported missing earlier this week, and information taken from the mother of one of the children leads them to believe that the 3 had ventured to the popular family restaurant Freddy Fazbear's Pizza
Sell
late in the
this.
night,
Probably
never to
sell
return.
this, honestly.
The manager of the local
Yeah, I
branch
don't need
had
that.
this to say.
It's a tragedy.
Sell these.
There's no doubt about that. But we focus on being a
Let's head
restaurant
home.
that supports family fun and an environment safe for kids. I've personally reviewed the night footage, and I've handed over all evidence about these disappearances to the police. From what I've seen, they should have no problem identifying the guilty party and making Freddy's safe again.
Jeez.
Authorities have arrested
Vicious mountain archer, man.
an evening janitor that the security footage points to. The children have yet to be recovered, and any evidence about where they are is yet to be found. More on this story as it develops.
Hey there, boys and girls. It's Fred, owner of Fredbear's Family Diner and creator of Freddy Fazbear. I just wanted to thank all of you for coming out.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
So, without further ado, I'd love to introduce to you my best animatronic friend, Freddy Fazbear.
Hey everyone, it's your old friend Freddy Fazbear, and thanks for coming out to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
And don't forget about me, your best buddy Bonnie. I've got my guitar tuned and I'm ready to play, Freddy.
That sounds great, Bonnie.
Don't forget me, guys. I'm Chica. Let's eat. There's some pretty amazing pizza here, guys.
We can't eat pizza all the time, Chica.
Right. We have a job to do, Chica.
But we're not all here, Freddy.
We're not?
Uh-oh, who are we missing?
Foxy!
Foxy? Where could he be?
Hey kids, where do you think Foxy could be?
Mom, this place is so boring.
No, Jonathan. You love Freddy's, remember?
Yeah, when I was little.
You're still little, Jonathan.
No, I'm not.
Well, we're still waiting on your dad to get off work. When he is, then we're all going home together. Did you want more pizza? Or get some ice cream from the buffet?
I'm gonna go find the other kids to play with then.
Jonathan! Fine. But be safe.
This is so stupid. The animatronics don't even seem real anymore. They're so old looking.
Hey there, buddy. Why the long face?
Buzz off, Freddy. Or... oh. You have a yellow one, huh?
Haha, you got it, buddy. Golden like the stars.
Huh. Well, Golden Freddy. Leave me alone. I'm too old for this kind of stuff anyway.
Aw, don't be like that, buddy. Ha ha ha. There's plenty to do at Freddy Fazbear's. Did you want to play some of the video games?
No, that's stupid. The claw machine here is rigged.
Haha, no, silly. The arcade game's in the back of the diner.
Arcade? There's never been an arcade here.
It's only for the special guests.
I'm a special guest.
More than you know.
Show me.
Right this way, buddy.
Is it on the other side of the kitchen? I've never seen the inside of the kitchen before.
Alright, you know what, guys? It's getting pretty late. I'm just gonna clear this mountain and then hop off. I've been streaming for a while now, so... And like I said, it's very late. So I should go get some sleep.
Hello? Hello?
Come on, you could do it, you could do it.
Where am I? Mom? Why can't I move?
Puppets don't move on their own. See, you're an adorable little puppet. Fish hooks in your hands, fish hooks in your feet, and you can dance wonderfully.
There we go.
Why? Why? Help me, please.
Shut up, shut up.
My mom's out there.
So help me, you'll be like
Peter,
the others.
are you in there?
Shut up.
Peter, where are you? We're not closed yet. You have to be out on the floor with the employees.
I will, Fred. I'm taking care of some of the financial paperwork.
What paperwork? You just have to handle the drops. I handle the papers. Open the damn door, Peter.
Help me. Please help me. Please. Please help.
God's sake, Peter.
It's the last one, Fred. I can handle this. I just wanted one more before we move.
God's sake,
no.
Peter.
We're supposed to be growing. Do you understand? We're franchising this place in a few weeks. You can't do this. You can't keep putting me in this position, Peter.
I know. This
isn't going to keep happening.
I can handle it from here.
You better. I'm gonna be in a corporate office and these places are relying on you.
Please.
Good. I'm sorry.
Woo! Alright. Mountain cleared. I'm gonna hop off.
Victor.
Thank you all for watching.
Fredbear's Family
I'll
Dine's
catch y'all in the
closed,
next stream.
You understand? We need those new animatronics
Deuce.
now. We're opening the new store in just a